Good morning. How are you? Good morning. How are you? How you doing? How you doing this morning? That's great. Yeah, I'm glad you're doing good. Yep, I'm doing good also. I am here this morning. Hold on, I gotta worry about this. I'm gonna have to get on my other phone. Hi, good morning. How are you, me and my kids? How you doing? Make sure that guys thumbs up the live after you come in. I gotta get on my other phone for that. This phone is messed up. You got it's probably gonna be on today sometime. Rosie, you gotta wait, Rosie. You can't rush people to give you the thing back. You're gonna get it. This phone is messed up. I'm gonna have to get another phone because I can't get people their wrenches on here. So today, hopefully when you come back in here you'll see. Yeah. So hey, how's everybody doing this morning? Blessed day, my friend just popped in to say hi. Hey now, oh, I'm glad you came in. I promise you, Rosie, stop laughing about it. It's true. Um, yeah, we're going to talk about when it rains, it pours. As soon as a couple people get in here, thank you, people, from coming in here so far. Sharon, thank you for coming in also. You know, yeah, thank you, everybody, for being here this morning. Yeah. So, yeah, we're going to talk about when it rains, it pours. As soon as a couple more people get in here, we're going to start our subject today because this is a really nice subject. I think so. A nice topic about when it rains, it pours, and it doesn't mean when it rains, it pours outside. So we're gonna get to the right subject, what that really means. So when I'm talking about when it rains, it pours, it means like when you're going through a storm and you think that storm is over, then another storm comes up and you think that storm is over, and then there's another storm comes up, then you think that storm's over, and they don't be over. That's why I'm trying to say when you're going through something and you think it's over, and then something else overcome you. That's how. That's what I mean when it rains, it pours. When it rains, it really pours. Because some people think when their storms are over, then it's gone forever. No, it's not gone. It's always something else come up, and then there's always something else come up. It's always something one after another. You can never get through a storm. Trisha, you saved me from self harm. Oh, Rosie, that's awesome. I'm glad I can save you from that type of stuff. But you know what? We all gonna go through storms, but don't think that's the end of them because we got one storm. Don't think there's not no more because usually there's another one around the corner when you have storm. Still, still hearing. Oh, thank you so much, me and my kids. You're awesome. Thank you. And good morning to you. I forgot to say good morning to you. Good morning to you. I'm hoping you're having a good morning. Yeah, so once you go through a storm, always pray about that storm. Once you go through another one, don't think it's the end of the world. Just because we're going through storm doesn't mean that there's not no end to them. There are ends to them, but we're going to go through storm. Whether we're saved, whether we're not saved, we're going to go through storm. So we got to remember just to stay prayed up no matter what we're going through, whatever storm we're going through, we got to stay prayed up. Know that God is in control of our storm. Mostly people don't think God is in control because they want to fix it themselves. So when the storm comes, they scared because they think this is the end of the world. It's not the end of the world because we have storm. When it rains, it does pour. When you think something is over with, it does. Some other stuff does occur. That's how life is. We're gonna have storms. We're gonna have stuff that's gonna go on in our life, and we're gonna think it's over, and it don't be over, and then we think it's gonna be over again, and it don't be over. That is just the way life goes, and we got to accept life the way it is and move on from it, regardless of what happens in our life. People go through stuff every day and they think their storms are over, but they simply just beginning. Just because they're just beginning doesn't mean it's the end of the world. You keep on moving, you keep on going. Don't give up because of a storm. Mostly people give up because of the storm because they don't like storm. Nobody likes storms. Just because you saved doesn't mean you don't go through storm. Just because you're a Christian doesn't mean you go through storm. Just because you have a good heart doesn't mean you go through storm. You don't go through storm. We all go through them. Like I said, I have storms all the time, and I think one is gone, then there's something else come. It's just like bills. You got bills, and one bill come, then another bill comes, then you think that bill is done, then you got another bigger bill. So we're always going to have something bigger going on in our life. But we got to understand God is in control of our life when we're going through. You made me happy, Trisha. Oh, I'm so happy I make you happy. Yeah. So we got to learn that our storms, God is bigger than our storm. God is bigger than the things that's going on in our life. Don't set aside things that you need to do because you're going through a storm. Don't isolate yourself from the world when you're going through stuff. Mostly people, when they go through storm, when they're going through stuff, when the rain, when it pours, they isolate themselves from people because they don't want to be around people when they're going through stuff. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you, as a Christian, just because you're going through, just because you're going through, don't stop praying. Don't stop believing that that is not the end of the storm. Just because it's not the end of the storm, you still continue on doing what you got to do to serve God. Because when you give up on yourself, you're giving up on God. Do not give up on God because you're going through. Just because that storm is not gone away yet. Just because that rain is still pouring down on you. Don't give up. Continue on growing. Continue on being what God wants you to be. That's the only way we're going to make it in this world. We don't want to give up because we're going through stuff. Um, have some exciting news for tomorrow. Oh, really? What is your exciting news? Yeah. So don't worry about how people partake you. Don't worry about how it looks right now. And just because you still having a storm after storm after storm and you don't think it's going to get better, it gets better, but it gets better in time. It gets better in time. You may have 5 or 6 storms coming, one after another, one after, like I did. I had them coming one after another, but you know what? I didn't give up on who I was. I have my first job. Yay! Congratulations to you. Good job. Good. Keep up the good work. Go, girl. Yeah, so when we are going through, always just stay prayed up. Just because you go through one storm and then you go through another one and then you go through another, don't think it's the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. It's just the beginning. I go through them and I don't give up. Yeah, that's great, Rosie. I don't give up on who I am just because I'm going through. Mostly people give up on who they are because they're going through stuff. They don't think their life is going to get better. They think their life is going to stay like it is. No, it gets better just because you have one after another, one after another. God sometimes tests you and see if you can take it. Some people can't take storm. Some people can't take the rain when it pour down on them, when it keep on pouring down. They say, oh man, I'm giving up. Do not give up on who you are because of the rain. It's going to always rain on you. But you got to be the bigger person when it rains on you, to keep on going, keep on moving, keep on achieving when you have things going on. Because I have things going on and I think it's the end of the world sometimes, because you know what? I'm not used to going through a lot of stuff. But when I go through, you know what? It's just the beginning. I got to understand God is in control of my life. I am not in control of my own life. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for God. So I got to continue on going where I got to do. I got to continue on moving. I got to continue on achieving, because that's what God wants me to do. I don't want to, just because it rains, stop believing. Just because it start pouring, stop believing. Mostly people stop believing, stop doing anything that they got going on because of storms. Oh man, this is going on. Aw, thank you so much, sweetie. Yeah, just because something is going on, don't think it's the end of the world. We all go through stuff. We all go through stuff back to back too. Sometimes you think you got something going on, got something, you think that's over with, and next thing you know, there's something else you got to try to achieve. And then you think that's gone, gone. Then you got something else. You was like, wow, can I ever get through this rain that's pouring all down on me? It's not our time yet. We're gonna go through it, but we got to always understand. Don't give up because when it's raining, it's pouring on you. Don't give up on that. We all gonna go through something in our life, and we're gonna go through it back to back and back to back. And when we go through stuff back to back to back to back, continue on going, continue on growing, continue on praying about that storm, continue on praying about that rain that don't stop. That looks like it's continuing going when it's pouring all over you, and you don't think there's no relief. There is a relief. There is a relief at the end of the tunnel. But we got to get tested by God and see if we can take that storm. We can take that rain that's pouring down on us. Mostly people can't take the rain that's pouring down on them. So they simply give up on who they are. Do not give up on who you are because of a storm. We got to continue on moving. We got to continue on striving to be what God wants us to be. I have storms. I have rain pour and pour down on me all the time. So mostly people say, you're a Christian, you don't get that pour down. I get everything poured down on me. That's when the devil tests you the most. That's when he messes with you the most. When you are a Christian, when you are trying to live right, he tests you. Why aren't you in my streams anymore, Trisha? When do you go on, Rosie? I don't even know when you go on. When do you go on? Are you going on today anytime? Yeah, so when we are going through stuff, just pray about it and know that God is in control of our lives. No matter what we're going through, no matter how things look, just know God is in control. Okay, well, just let me know what time you go on today and I'll be in it. Yeah, so, yeah, God knows what we want. God knows what we need. But some people just give up because it's raining too hard on them. Do not give up. I tell you again, do not give up on who you are. Don't give up of the person who you are because of a storm. We all going to face them. We all going to get rain poured on us, and it's look like it's never going to go away, but it goes away. Things like that goes away. It goes away in God's time. The devil going to always pour something on you. The devil going to always pour rain all over you and make you think that it's not going to get better. But it does get better. But you can't give up because you're going through them. Like I said, there's our storms back to back, back to back. Some people say when there's storms back to back, I'm not going to never get through. Yes, you will. I got through them. You can get through them. I mean, I'm still going through stuff. I think it's something that's better and then something else occur. Then I think that's better than something else. It gets better. We got to believe things get better. We cannot doubt what's going on in our life. We can't doubt because rain is pouring down on us. We can't doubt it. Oh, it's not going to get better. Oh, I'm never going to see myself out of it. If you keep doubting yourself that things are not going to get better, guess what? They're not. We got to believe that God is in control of our lives at all times. God hears your heart. God knows your heart. He knows what type of person you are. He's not going to put too much on you that you can't bear. Mostly people think God going to give them so much that they can't bear. God going to give you just enough that you can handle. But some people, when God gives them just enough that they can handle, they can't handle that because they end up giving up. Do not give up when the rain is pouring down on you and you don't think there's no way out. There is a way out. We need to pray and sit still and let God take control of our life. Mostly people don't want to sit still when stuff is going on. They want to move around and think that they is in charge of this. God is in charge of what you're going through. I'm on my way to 800 once again. Wow, absolutely great. That's wonderful. Keep up the good work, Rosie. Yeah. So when you're going through something, just remember that God is in control. He would never leave you nor forsake you, no matter how things look, no matter how things seem to you, no matter how you think things are not going to get better, but they are. But that's why I say when it rains, it really pours, and it really pours, and it really pours a lot. And people just feel so bad when it pours because they think it is the end of the world. It's simply the beginning of the world. God gonna see just how much you can take. People can't take a lot. There's a lot of people very weak in the mind, so they give up on the first storm that God pours their way. Or then they give up on the second storm that goes their way. So when it rains, when it really rains, just hang in there. Don't stop believing. Don't stop doubting. Stop doubting yourself that things are not going to get better. Things get better in God's time, not our time. It's just not our time. It's our storm right now. So the rain is going to rain on you, and it's going to pour on you, and it's going to really pour hard on you. But don't give up because it's pouring on you. Don't say, oh, I can't do this. You can do this. Don't ever doubt yourself. Always say, I can do this. I know I can do this. I am going to be a winner. I am going to be what God wants me to be. The only way you're going to be what God wants you going to be, He's going to test you through these storms. He's going to test you when the rain is going to be pouring down on you. He's going to see how you can handle it. If you can't handle a little storm that comes your way, you ain't going to be able to handle a big one that comes your way. So be ready for your blessings when it comes, but you got to get through the storm first. We got to get through the storm before we get our blessing. We got to wean through all that dirt and all that gravel in the way. Once we wean through all the gravel in the way, you'll see your way out. I'm weaning through gravel right now. Just because I sit here and talk to you guys, it ain't goody all the time. It's about just telling you guys, encourage you guys to go on, to move on. Don't stop moving because of a storm. Don't stop moving because the rain is pouring down on you. I'm here to tell you to keep on going. Don't give up on who you are, because when you give up on who you are, you're giving up on God. Do not give up on God. God is in control of our lives all the time, not sometimes. God is an on-time God. He's never late. He's never too early. He's always on time. So if He's always on time, He knows what's pouring down on you. He knows that rain is pouring down on you. You just better not give up. Oh, I'm glad I encourage you. Yeah, do not give up on anything that's going on in your life. I don't care what it is. Hey, good morning, Sonia. How you doing this morning, love? Hey, how are you? Thanks, guys, for coming in. Make sure you guys have not thumbs up the like. Please do so if you can. Yeah. So when it rains and pours on you, let it pour. Let it pour. Let it wet your hair up. Let it do whatever it got to do. But you stand still. Sometimes God wants us to stand still in our storms. Mostly people want to be all over the place because they got a storm. I'm on my way to Amen. Absolutely. Make sure you guys thumbs up the live as you come in. That's great. Congratulations, dear. Yeah. So when you're going through something, just remember God is in control, and He's never going to leave you in that storm. He'll leave you for a minute and test you and see how far you can go. Mostly people, like I said, they go through one storm, they want to give up. When that rain start pouring down on them, they want to give up that first time. Oh, I'm giving up. I'm giving in. I ain't want to. Don't throw the towel in yet. Not just yet. Keep on moving. Keep on achieving. Keep on breathing. Let God know that you can handle it. God wants strong people. He wants people that He can hold on to when storms, when it rain on them. That He wants them to still hold on. Mostly people don't want to hold on. The first storm come their way, they say, "Oh, I'm giving up. Oh, this ain't gonna get better." Stop saying that all the time. It will get better, but it's in God's time. It's not our time. It's not our time for the storm to get better. So we got to wait on the God to fix our storm, to get right with us. I showed you love. Oh, thank you so much, Rosie, for showing me love. Yeah. So when we're going through stuff and we don't think it's going to get better, just pray to God. So when that storm comes and when the next one pour on you and when the next one pour on you and when the next one pour on you, don't give up. Let me tell you something. I done had rain poured on me 1, 2, 3, 4, about 20 million times. But do you think I give up on because rain poured on me? No, I keep on going because I know God is in control of my life. He will never leave me nor forsake me when I am going through stuff. I go through stuff all the time. We all go through stuff. When we go through stuff, we got to keep on going. Keep on believing that God is in control of our life. Mostly people give up when they go through stuff because they can't take it. You gotta take it. God gonna take you through some tests, some tests, some tests. He can take you through one test, and you think that test is over. Then He's gonna take you through another, and you think that test is over. You're gonna take you through another. And you're gonna think that test. They don't be over. When you can't stand the first test, He's gonna take you through another one. And when you can't take that one, He's gonna take you through another one. Let me tell you something. I go through them every day, and you know what? I'm still standing because I passed the test. God blesses you when you can stand those tests. You're gonna go through stuff. Whether it's bills that you think that you can't get under control, if it's relationships, whatever, you're going to go through something in life and you're going to continue on going through. Sometimes it don't be your season yet. That's why you still go through storms. And when it do be your season, you still go through. I believe this year is my season, even though it's not even over yet. I still believe this is my season yet. This season not over until January. But I'm just saying, I think this still is my season right here now. I'm good. Hey, good morning, Fresh Lemonade. I forgot to shout you out yesterday, girl. But let me tell you something. I'm going to make another video on my second part of shouting people out because I forgot you are an awesome supporter, sweetheart. So when I make another video, I'm going to make sure I put you down, honey. I got to put my other list down here. But like I said, guys, when we're going through something, we just got to depend on God. Stop depending on people on earth to take us out that storm. Because that's not who put us in the storm. God put us in storms sometimes. The devil put us in storm, but the devil do it the wrong way. God do it the right way. He see how much you can take. Everybody can't take stuff. They go through stuff and they cry about it. Hey, yeah. So we got to understand that God loves us for who we are, and we got to stand still when we're going through stuff. I don't care what it is. Just stand still. Stand in that spot and know that God is going to help you out through that. Whatever raining, whatever's pouring on you, I don't care what it is. Like I said, if it's a bill, if it's your car note, if it's whatever. Have you ever noticed when you're going through something one time, like this is me, I be going through stuff. I be going through one thing, and I get that accomplished. And as soon as I get that accomplished, here comes something else. And as soon as I take care of that, there goes something else. And I say, you know what? And I say to myself, I can't win for losing. But you got to understand, you are winning. But you think you're losing because you're going through all this stuff, because all the rain is pouring down on you. But you're simply winning. But we got to understand that we are winning. We are winners in God. But we want to act like we're losers here because we can't stand the rain is pouring down on us. Stop acting like just because a little rain poured down on you, you're going to die. Absolutely not. That is just the beginning of your life. But you got to trust and believe that God is in control of your little storms that you're going through. We think our storms is so hectic, and they are hectic to me. But God think they're just a piece of cake. But we got to trust and believe that God is in control of our lives, and He's never going to leave us nor forsake us, no matter what we go through. We just got to stand tall and stand strong. People give up every day because of their storms. Don't give up on who you are. Don't give up on dignity. Don't give up on who you are, because you are awesome just the way you are, regardless of what pours down on you. Just be prepared when it pours down on you. Don't give up so easy. Stop sweating the small stuff, because to God, this is small. To us, it's big. Because I say it's big. When I go through stuff, I was like, wow, this is big. But really, it's not really big. It's small when it compares to God. So we need not to sweat stuff that's going on in our lives. We just got to hang in there a little bit longer. Like I tell you guys in my video, just hang in there just a little bit longer. Don't give up on the storm because it comes your way. Don't give up on that rain because it's pouring down on you. Because things are going to get better. But it's in God's time, not our time. When we trust and believe in God and know things is going to get better, it will. So many people lose who they are because of a storm. So many people start hurting themselves because of a storm. Some people just don't want to see what's going on because of a storm. They don't even want to listen. They isolate themselves because of a storm. I kid you not. Do not isolate yourself because of a storm. When you isolate yourself from the storm, you're isolating yourself from God. God put you in that storm for a reason. And when he puts you in that storm for a reason, stand still. Know that he is in control. Listen to what he say to you sometimes. Most of the people don't want to listen to what God say to him. That's why they have so many storms. If you listen to what God says sometimes to you, you'll see how you'll get out of that. Like I say, storms are not hard, but sometimes they are. It depends on what you're going through. Like I said, it could be bills, it could be car notes, it could be all kinds of stuff. Just stress on a daily. I get stressed out on a daily, but you know what? Just because I get stressed out on a daily, I still count on God to help me out with whatever I'm going through. My job is stressful. People are stressful anyway. But God puts you in those type of positions and see how you can handle it. Mostly people can't handle being around people that stresses them out. I'm so used to that type of stuff. Sweet Hanks. Who's Sweet Hanks? I can't sleep with stress. Oh, Rosie, we all can't sleep with stress, but we have to learn to deal with it. Because God put us in a situation to deal with it. That's why when I say it rains, it pours. When you're going through something, you think that is over, then there's something else come over. And then when you're going through that, and you think that's over, when you achieve that situation and you got that under control, then something else come up. You got to understand you're going to always have something come up. Whether you're saved, not saved, sinner or what, stuff is going to come up in your life. It is just called stuff. And when you deal with stuff, that's how life is. We're going to deal with stuff on a regular basis. But we got to be the bigger person out of life and know that God is in control of our life, and he will never, never leave us. And he's never going to give us too much that we can't carry. Most of the people say, oh, I got so much, I can't do this. I'm losing my mind. Do not lose your mind. I tell you right now, here sitting at you. Don't lose your mind because of a simple storm or because it's raining on you. It's going to rain every day on us, and it's going to pour on us. Sometimes people get a little rain, and some people get poured on. Like me, I get poured on all the time. But God going to test me and see if I can take that. And you know what? I usually pass the test because I am a Christian, and I love God, and I pray about my storm. I don't sit up and say, well, what I'm going to do. No, don't say that, what you're going to do. You're going to pray about it, and you're going to sit still like God wants us to do. He wants us to sit still. Most of the people want to move around. Oh, man, my life ain't going to never get better. Stop saying your life is not going to get better. You cursing your own self. When you say things don't get better, guess what? They don't get better. Start saying, oh, my life is getting better. I'm going to be the person that God wants me to be. God loves me, and he's working this out for me. I don't care about my storms. I know in the end, I'm going to succeed. In the end, I'm going to win. You got to understand, in the end, you're going to win. But you got to sit still and wait on God. Mostly people don't want to wait on God because they want things to rush God. Stop rushing God. He's an on-time God. He's never late. He's never early. He's always on time. If we sit still and wait on him through our storm, through that rain pouring on us, you'll see how things get. So many people want to rush him to do something. Why am I still going through this? Why this is happening? I just got through this storm. Now I'm going through another. Because you're rushing him to help you. He knows your heart already. He knows every strand of hair on your head. He knew you before you was even born. So why can't you wait on him to fix what's going on in your life? Why you got to be so rushing? Stop rushing him. He is here for us. He will never leave us nor forsake us. I'm trying to tell you guys, I'm telling you what I've been through. And I'm telling you, don't give up on who you are. Don't give up on your storm. Don't give up on that rain because it's pouring down on you. It's going to always pour down on you. But we got to be the bigger person in life and know that God is in control of our life when things are going bad for us. Things are going to go bad for us. Things are going to go bad back to back sometime for us. Because just because things go bad back to back for us doesn't mean we're supposed to give up on who we are. Don't give up on your life. Don't give up on your heart. Don't give up on your spirit. Most of the people give up on their spirit, give up on their soul. get them up on their dignity because they got so much going on. God put you through changes to see how you can handle them. Mostly people can't handle them. They always question God. Stop questioning him. Stop asking why am I going through. It's a reason why you go through. When things go on in our life, it's a reason why they go through. Don't question him. Don't ask him, why am I still going through this? Why? Stop whining him. Just sit down and relax. Like I do. We all have to sit down and relax and wait on God to fix things. Don't try to be Bob the Builder and fix it yourself because you can't fix it yourself. We are human and we're going to go through storms after storm after storm. And it might be, like I said, when one go away, the other one may come. When that one go away, the other one may come. But just because they come doesn't mean it's the end of the world. So stop acting like it's the end of the world because we go through stuff. God tests us every day and you're going to see how strong we are. Most of these people are very, very weak. They don't like storms. So they end up hurting themselves or just giving up on who they are as a person because they don't want to go through a storm. But always pray every day. Don't stop praying because you're going through stuff. Always believe that there's better days, there's brighter days down the end of the road. Mostly people give up on who they are. They don't think there's going to be brighter days because of their storm, because that rain is keep pouring on them. So they realize since the rain is pouring on me, why am I here? Some people question God why they're here because they're going through so much stuff. If you can't stand the kitchen, if you can't stand the fire now, you ain't gonna never stand the fire. That rain gonna always pour down on you because you can't even stand it. Stop doing that. Hey, good morning, how are you? Hey, uniquely. Oh my goodness, hey baby. I forgot to shout you out yesterday. I'm making a part 2 video. I haven't seen you in so long. Where have you been? I miss you. Oh my goodness, guys, if you don't have Uniquely Jacqueline, that is my awesome, awesome sister right there. I am going to do another shout out, maybe not today, in a couple of days, because I don't like doing videos back to back. But when I do another video, I am going to shout you out love. I love you, me some Jacqueline right there, honey child. I don't know where you've been, but thank God that you are here with me today. Oh, I love you so much too. I am going to shout you out. As soon as I make another one, I couldn't put everybody in there. The people that stand out to me, I try to put them in my video. And you stand out to me, girl, you really stand. Hey, thank you for smashing it. How are you guys doing this morning? Hey, thank you for being here, Rexhar Forever. How are you doing? Gosh, yes. Thank you, Wisdom. Thank you, Wisdom, for being here. Awesome, sister. You guys are awesome. Yeah, so we're talking about when it rains and pours. Mostly people don't know what it means by when it rains and pours. Do you guys know what it means when it rains and pours? What it means when it rains and pours? When you're going through something and you think that you got that under control, then something else come along. And then when you got that under control, then something else come along. And then when you think you got that under control, then something else go on. That's what I mean when it rains and pours. When it rains, sometimes it continue on going. It don't never stop. So when we're going through changes in our life that we don't think we can get over it, we need to count on God. Stop giving up on yourself because it's raining a little bit. Or when it start pouring, when you got that bill, and then that bill you got that under control, and then another bill come along. Don't stop giving up on who you are. We got to continue on praying to God about our storm. God got us. Welcome everyone. Welcome. God bless you. Yeah. God got us. He would never leave us nor forsake us. So when you are going through something, don't stop praying about it. When rain start pouring on you, stop thinking it's the end of the world. God tests you every day and see if you can get through it. Yes, it's true, Jacqueline. God tests us. People always giving up on God. Stop giving up on him. Who does that? Because you're going through a little rain and it pouring on you. Let me tell you something, as a Christian, I go through rain. It pours on me all the time. But do you think I'm going to sit up and give up on who I am as an individual because rain pouring on me? Sometimes I go through one thing and I get that accomplished, then another thing comes out and I get that accomplished, then something else. You know what I say? You know what? I'm just going to sit still. Sometimes we just got to sit still. Just sit still and wait on God to fix you. Sometimes he will fix you, but you got to wait. Hold on. We need to rely more on God the harder it gets. Amen, Jacqueline. People give up on when they first get that rain poured on them. When that rain poured the first time on you, they give up. Oh man, why, where God? Stop questioning where God is at. He's right there, right beside you. Yes, Jacqueline, he's right beside you. Stop questioning. Well, why are you taking me through this? Everybody go through stuff. God is not going to put so much on you that you cannot handle. Yeah, he already blessed you, of course. People always think that when they go through something that it's over. It don't always be over because you go through one storm. I can witness to that as a Christian. Let me tell you something. I think stuff is going to be over with, and then something else come occur. And then something else come occur. But when those things come occur, we got to stand still and hold our head up high. Stop questioning him. Why am I going through this? God puts you through storms for a reason. God tests you on a regular. And mostly people don't want to be tested. They don't want nothing. They just want everything to go away right then. It's not your time, sweetheart. It's God's time. When we sit and wait on God to fix our problems, he will fix them. But you got to be prepared and you got to be waiting on him. Stop rushing him. He's not a rushing God. He wants you to sit there and wait and see how you can handle it. Like I said, mostly people walk away. When they get one storm, they going crazy. They going crazy. They pulling their hair out because they cannot take it no more. Let me tell you something. As a Christian, I've been through stuff back to back. I get one bill paid, something else come up. I get another bill paid, I get that bill paid, something else come up. I get another bill paid up, something else come up. So I'm trying to tell you, just wait. Just don't go crazy because you got all this stuff pouring down on you. Let me tell you something. We're going to always have stuff pouring down on us, whether we're saved, not saved, sinners. We're always going to have something poured down. People always ask me, you're saved. Don't you get stuff poured down on you? I know you don't. Who does that? Everybody gets stuff to pour down on them. We all are humans. Just because I'm saved doesn't mean I don't get storms poured down on me. There's always something going to be poured down on me. God is testing you and seeing just how you can take it. Like I said, people can't take stuff no more. Yeah, people can't take stuff no more. They end up giving up on who they are as a person. They give up, just throwing in the towel. God don't want you to throw in the towel because it's storm, because it rained a little bit on you, or it pours a little bit on you. Don't give up on who you are. You are awesome. Your channel is so positive. Say, "Aw, thank you, Jacqueline." Yes, we don't want to give up on who we are. We are good people. We want God to know that we're standing still and waiting on him. Don't say, I think it's going to, thank you so much. I think it's going to get better. I think I'm going to, stop saying I think all the time. I cannot stand when I see people say, oh man, I'm going through so much. I think it's going to be better. I'm not sure. If you're not sure, guess what? God ain't sure then. If you keep being not being positive or being negative all the time about what God had done to you, you're going to sit still. You need to just stand where you at in that spot and wait on God to fix it. Wait on him to fix it. Don't give up so easy because a little rain poured down on you. Stand still. Just sit back and relax. Wait on God to fix your storms. Because let me tell you something. I get them all the time, and I wait on God to fix me. And he has fixed me. Because you know what? I am waiting on him. I'm not being negative waiting on him. I am waiting on him patiently. People give up waiting on him. Why are you taking so long? Stop questioning him why. Yeah, be positive all the time. Absolutely, wisdom. Everybody question God. Why are you taking me through these? I'm a good person. Why? I don't care if you're a good person or not. I'm a good person. That don't mean we don't go through stuff. Good people go through stuff all the time. Rain poured out on them all the time. That don't exclude you from getting things going on in your life. People always think because you're a Christian that you don't get rain poured on you. I get rain poured on me. Hey, Mistress, how are you this morning, sweetheart? Thanks for being here this morning. Make sure you thumbs up the live as you come in. How you doing, lady? Welcome to the live stream once again, girl. We are talking about when it rains, it pours. I don't know what you mean if you don't know what that means, what it means by when it rains, it pours. Like when you're going through something and you think you got that accomplished, then something else come along and you think you got that accomplished, then something else come along and you think you got that accomplished. That's what I mean by when it rains, it pours. Something just keep on going on over and over and over again. You think you're getting it accomplished and it doesn't happen. Like me as a Christian, like I said, it rains on me all the time. But when it rains on you, don't give up on who you are because you get that little storm. Just because that bill got paid and then another bill come along and that one get paid and then another one come along and that one get paid. Don't give up on who you are because of storms. We all going to have storms. Whether we saved, sinners, or whatever, we're going to have them. We're going to go through stuff. But we got to stand still and hold our head up high and wait on God. Do not question him about your storm. Don't question him about, is things going to get better? Of course they're going to get better. But it's not your time yet. It's God's time. When we know it's God's time and we wait on God to fix that, He's going to fix it. Stop waiting on people here to fix your storm, because people here are not going to fix your storm. If you think somebody's going to fix your storm, you better think twice, because they're not going to fix your storm. They're going to leave you high and dry. People here on earth leave you high and dry. We got to count on God to fix our storm. That's the only person going to fix our storm. He's there for us no matter what. When we're going through, we got to count on God. We don't want to count on people here on earth, because these people here is not going to do nothing to us but break us. People break us. But you guys count on people to take you out your storm. Who are you people? Count on God. He's there for us. He would never leave us nor forsake us. Always remember that when you're going through. Amen, Trisha. Let me tell you, girl, I have a testimony on your behalf. Hey, girl, you better tell me right now. I want to hear it right now. I am sitting here listening, waiting on that testimony. I know it is awesome. Yeah. So just wait on God to fix stuff in your life. Don't sit up. Trisha is so positive and encouraging. Smash that like, oh, thank you so much, Jacqueline. You are awesome. Yeah, so just always just wait on God and know that He's in control of your life. Know that He's going to fix whatever's broken in your life. But we got to wait on Him. When we feel broken, when we feel that we can't go on, just wait on God. Don't sit up and give up on who you are. Don't sit up and give up on dignity. Don't just sit up give up on who you are. Don't stop believing that things going to get better. Mostly people, when they go through stuff, they stop believing. They stop caring about who they are. They stop doing their hair. They stop keeping themselves up because of a storm. I tell you right now, when you're going through something, when it's raining and pouring on you, count on God to fix it. Stop counting on people here on earth, because they're going to leave you high and dry, like I said. People on earth don't care about what your storm is like. Get somebody who's going to laugh with you, not at you. There's a lot of people going to laugh at your storm. Get somebody going to laugh with you. Oh, letting you know, hey, it's going to be all right. Let's laugh through this. Don't get somebody that's going to go behind your back and laugh at you. There's a lot of people like that. Those are people that's not for you. When you got somebody laughing at you, those people are not for you. Get somebody going to laugh with you. Sit up and laugh with you. Hey, girl, it's going to be all right. We're going to laugh about this. It's going to be all right. Get somebody like that. Stop calling everybody your friends when you're going through a storm, when something raining and pouring on you. I tell you guys that always in my live stream. Everybody call everybody their friends. And when they're not their friends, they're simply against them. Yeah. After the prayer you gave me yesterday, I cried for God because of the things you told me. I went to sleep, Trisha. I cried myself to sleep, Trisha. When I woke up, there was a absolute no. See how good God is? Trish, what I'm trying to tell you. I put you in my video yesterday. You need to go back and look at it. It's a shout out, but I put you in at the end of it. I didn't say Trish, I said Trisha, but I didn't look back at your name. But you need to go back and look at that video, girl, because let me tell you something. God is good, Miss Trish. Let me tell you, God is not good just sometimes. He good all the time. Like, people put Him on the back burner and leave Him and don't think things gonna work in your life. Girl, you continue on praying. Like I said, continue on praying and do not give up on praying. Not only pray for yourself, pray for others around you. People like to see you sweat, sweetheart. Don't let people see you sweat. God got you, and He's never going to leave you nor forsake you. See what happened, Miss Trish? We just got to pray just a little bit harder. We got to pray just a little bit longer and know that God is in control of our lives. Mostly people give up on God all the time. Why? Because of a storm, because a little rain pouring on them. Look at Miss Trish. She made it out of her storm. Look at Miss Trish. She had surgery the other day, and she is doing awesome. And thank God for her, girl. Thank God for your healing, honey child. Continue on the road of recovery, girlfriend. Yeah, Trish, you are doing awesome. I love you, Trisha, my girl of Positive Service. Oh, I love you, Jacqueline. I love you even more, girl. Yeah. Yeah, smash that like button if you haven't. Yeah, thank you, Wisdom. Yeah, so we got to learn when we're going through them, and when that rain pouring on us and we don't think it's going to stop, just let it keep on raining. Let it keep on. Say to yourself, just go ahead and rain. I give up. I'm just gonna let God take control. That's what I do. When stuff going like that on me, I was like, I give up. Just take control of my life, God. I got all these bills. I got all this. I got this. And then when this is done, then something else come up. Just pray. Pray and leave it. Pray and leave it there. Don't pray for that same prayer though. Mostly people go back and say pray for the same storm. Wrong way to pray. When you pray one time about something, leave that prayer where it's at. Don't go back and say, oh, I'm gonna pray that again. You think God is deaf or something, or He can't see what you're saying? Girl, please, just pray one time and leave it. Leave it there. When I pray, I leave it. I pray for something else going on. I pray for one another. I pray for the homeless people that doesn't have home. I pray for people that don't have food. Stop being selfish and just praying for what you want. Oh, I want, I want. What about what other people want? What about that homeless person don't have no clothes? What about that baby doesn't have no food? What about people that's sick? Do you pray for people like that? Or you just being selfish and praying for yourself? Don't do that, because that's selfish. God don't like that. We want to pray for one another. Not only pray for one another, love one another. How about that? Let's see what Miss Trish said. Ever since I woke up, Trisha, I was in pain for a week. Trisha, the doctors couldn't take my pain away. I thought I was going to die. Trisha, I knew you was anointed the moment I saw you. Oh, yes, I am. There's a lot of people say that about me, girl. Just like I said, Miss Trish, you have to stay prayed up all the time. Don't stop praying. Don't stop believing in God, because God is in control of your life, girl. And when you stop believing in God, you stop believing in yourself. Mostly people put God on the back burner and leave him. Do not, as I tell you, do not put God back there. Put him on the side of you and let him walk. Don't stop praying because things come along. Yeah, of course, Jacqueline. We don't want to stop praying because things come. Like I said, just because I'm a Christian doesn't mean I don't go through. I can sit up here and smile in your face, but you don't know what I'm going through, do you? You don't even know my story. You don't know it. But I'm so busy helping everybody else out with their storm. That's what God wants me to do. He wants me to help one another. Don't worry about my storm. He already got mine together. I'm going to worry about you guys. Um, Ever since I woke, okay, you told me that. I pray that God protect you from the backlash. I know the enemy made my God cover you from the crown of your head to the sole of your. Oh, thank you so much, Miss Trish. I pray that you do the same thing, that God cover you and keep you covered, girl, because you are awesome. And I thank God for you joining my family here, guys. Right here, this is a great family, and you would not regret what you when you're here, honey child, because we are here in God, and let me tell you something. We love God here, and we love you as a family. So welcome to my family, Miss Trish, girl. If you can't come all the time, it's okay. I still love you. I'm not saying everybody got to come to my live stream every day, my family, because sometimes people oversleep. It's okay. I understand. As long as you show your face sometimes, even if it's for 15 to 20 minutes, just show your face here. That's all I'm asking for. I'm not asking for the whole 2 hours. Sometimes I do 2 hours. Hey, I thank God for you, Trisha. Oh, I thank God for you too, because I love you, Jacqueline. Oh my goodness, I have missed you on a lot. And I know, like Jacqueline, yeah, I'm Sissy. We got to pray all the time. You and my family. Oh yeah, you all guys are my family. Like I said, when we stop praying, that's when we stop believing. Mostly people stop praying. You know why people stop praying? Because they don't believe in God. When you stop praying, you stop believing. So God wants us to pray all the time. Pray every day if you can. If you don't make praying in the daytime, at least pray at night. At least pray when you get up in the morning. That's a very, very important prayer when you get up in the morning. Don't just get up out of bed and say, "Oh, I'm up." Oh, I want to hug you too, Jacqueline. I wish I could. I really do. Don't just pray in the morning and say, just pray. Don't just get up in out your bed and say, "Oh, it's okay." Oh, thank you, Jacqueline. You're awesome, awesome. Don't just get out the bed and say, "Oh, it's okay." Wait a minute. Hold on. Let me see what she's saying. Trisha, that's why your line gets paused. Your channel is very powerful. Believe me, Trisha, God has something big and beautiful for you. You speaking in front of a big stadium full of. Oh, Miss Trish, that is what I want to do. That's where I want this platform to be big. I want to be able to speak in front of a lot of people. I want to open up a homeless place, a big old building for the homeless people, that they can come and listen to what I have to say to them. Like right now, I am a counselor. I talk to little kids every day about their problems, the ones that got suicide going on, all that stuff. I go to nursing homes to help people out there, talk to them, and let them know, hey, this is not the end of the world because you're all going through. Yeah, God got something else in store for me. Mostly people tend to leave these type of channels alone because they don't want to hear nothing about God. But I kid you not, if God was coming back tomorrow, this whole platform would be filled with people. But you got to understand, it's okay. It's okay. I am doing my thing, and I know I'm doing my thing, and I don't need nobody here to notify me that I'm doing what I got to do. As long as I am praying to God and pleasing God, I don't care if I get one person in here, because I'm doing my thing, and that's what God wants me to do my thing. He gets me up every morning to get on here and talk to you guys about how good God is. Yeah, it is. Um, well, that's why you live gets got pause. Okay. This nation will know you, name Trisha. No, Well, this nation will know your name, Trisha. I know God is telling me this is my spirit. I want to know. Aww. Oh, that is so awesome. Yeah, so don't worry how people treat you. Always remember to stand up tall. Just stand up tall and wait on God when you're going through something, when that rain is pouring down on you. That's what I do. That's what I'm telling you guys. To stand tall. Don't give up because of a little rain. We're going to always have a little rain in our life. But when that little rain comes, just move away from it. Just stand there. Hey, kicking it. How are you doing this morning, love? Thanks for being here. You could have been anywhere you wanted to be, but you decided to be here. So I am grateful to have you here, girl. How you doing this morning? I want to send you a gift. How do I? I'm gonna have to give you my email address, or I can give you my address, or you can leave your email address, and I can give you my address through that. How about that? How's that sound, Miss Trish? Yeah. Oh, and that's so awesome of you. Aw, you didn't have to do that, but that was awesome. Yeah. So learn to stand still and know that God is in control of our life. He would never leave us nor forsake us. Just how people leave you every day when you're going through stuff. God ain't gonna do that. He wants you to stand still and wait on him. Mostly people don't want to wait on God because they're so rushing. Stop rushing God to fix something in your life. Just because I love the fire in the background. Oh, thank you, kicking it. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I thought I would get in another position. Usually I'm on the other side of the couch or I'm in front of the TV, but I thought I'd get in the other position so y'all can see a little bit of my house. But one day I'm going to get somewhere else. I'm just all over the place sometimes. But yeah, we got to understand that God is in control of our lives and he will never leave us nor forsake us. When we are going through something, when that rain is pouring down us, just stand still. I stand still all the time. Because let me tell you, as a Christian, I go through it. And when I say I go through, I go through, I go through, I go through, I go through it on a regular. People don't go through storms on a regular. Because when they go through storms, they give up. So many people are so vulnerable when they go through storm. They say, oh, I'm giving up. I can't take it. I tell you, as a Christian, stand still and wait on God because he has got you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. I'm trying to tell you guys that. Stop worrying about what happened yesterday. Think about what's going on today. Yesterday is gone. Today is what we got to focus on. So if you had a storm yesterday and you're bringing it up today, God already fixed that storm yesterday. So why are you bringing it up today? It's all done. You already had that rain poured on you yesterday. Why are you still talking about today? The rain is gone now. Let me tell you something. I'm going to have rain. Yes, please email me. I will do that today. I promise you, sweetheart. I will do it. Yeah. And I will give you my address. Oh, you are awesome, Miss Trish. Thank you so much for being so awesome. Yeah. So we got to learn to when it rains on us and when it pours on us, know that God is in control. Just sit still, stand still, and pray a little bit longer. Pray a little bit harder, like I tell you guys. Yes, oh, isn't that nice, Jacqueline? You just pray a little bit harder. God got us. Aw, Jacqueline, you are too. God got us. He would never leave us nor forsake us. The people that I didn't shout out, I'm going to get you guys maybe today or tomorrow when I put another video up. I don't like to do videos back to back like that. I just never did. I like to wait a couple days and then do another video. But I am going to shout you guys out. Jacqueline and a couple other people. Fresh Lemonade, I got you guys. Miss Trish, you are awesome. I'm going to make sure I get you too. Hey, how are you doing this morning? Igor Life, how you doing this morning? Thanks for coming to my live stream. You could have been anywhere you wanted to, but you decided to come here, and I am grateful to have you here. Thank you for joining my family today. Miss Trish says, whoever don't know about Trisha, she's being used by God, and she's very anointed. This lady that tremendously changed my life. Aw, I am so glad I can do that for you. I am so glad I am here to help you, whatever you are going through. That's why I tell you guys, when you are going through something, just pray. Don't stop praying because you're going through something. Mostly people pray when they're not going through, when they're going through stuff. But when they're not going through stuff, when God done sent them all that money, God done got them that big old house, they stop praying. And you wonder why you go through so many storms. You want to pray to God when you're going through something. When you're doing good, you got your little boo on the side, and you doing all this stuff good. You don't need God, but you forgot who gave you that boo. You forgot who gave you that money. You forgot who gave you that car. But when you lose all that stuff, oh God, you need him then. Stop using God. Why you use God like you use people here? Who does that? Stop using him. He don't want you to use him. That's why your prayers don't get answered, because you're using him. We don't want to use God. We want to leave God, have God in our life all the time. God is not a part-time in your life, is he? But you guys want to be part-time here. He is a full-time God. Stop using him as a part-time. I need him right now just for a minute. Who does that? People here, that's who does that. Why? Because they don't love God. Don't use God. No. Pray every day. Who does that? Hello, sister. How are you? I am doing good, Agra. Thank you for being here, sweetheart. And you are always welcome to my live stream. Yes, we do forget. Yeah, we do. We do. Miss Trish. Good morning, Trish. Hey, good morning, Frank. How are you, love? I'm glad you're here this morning. Thank you for joining me this morning, brother. Yeah. So stop using God when you're going through something. No, it's gonna get better. But only way it's gonna get better, we gotta trust and believe. Don't think it's going to get better. Don't think things are going to get better because you're not trusting in him. We got to trust in God and know things are going to get better on his time, not our time. Like I tell you guys, God is an on-time God. He's never late. He's never too early. Guess what? He's just right on time. If God is right on time, we got to wait on him. So many people don't want to wait on God because they're so rushing him. Oh, God, this ain't happening. This ain't happening. Guess what? It ain't going to never happen because you know what? You're rushing him. He sees you. You think he can't see? He hears you. You think he can't hear you? Who does that? People here on earth. That's who does it. God hear you. Just sit still when you're going through a storm. When that rain is pouring down on you and you don't think it's going to stop, sit still. As a Christian, let me tell you something. I go through storm. I think one bill is getting paid, and then when that bill don't get paid, then I'm going to worry about this bill ain't got paid. I'm like, you know what? It's just too much. And sometimes I'll be like, oh, what should I do? God say sit still. And that's what I do, sit still. I got a lot of bills. I got a lot of things going on in my life. But let me tell you something. I don't give up on who I am. I am going to continue on praying and being what God wants me to be. Because that's what he wants me to do. He don't want you to give up, throw the towel in. Most of the people want to throw the towel in when things go wrong. Oh, it's raining too hard. Dang, now it's pouring. Stand still. Stand still like I do. Stand still and be encouraged. Most of the people are not encouraged. 16 like Amen. Yes, Jacqueline, that's awesome. Be encouraged. Most of the people are not encouraged. They give up on who they are. They give up on their strength. They give up on their dignity because of a little rain pouring on them. It may be a lot to us when it rains, but it's a little bit to God. I think it's a lot. As a Christian, when things go wrong in my life, as they still is every day, I think it's a lot. But God said, girl, you better sit still and let me handle this. Who is in control of your life, girl, you or me? And I say, you. So I sit still. Let me tell you something. I pray for blessings that I don't even have. We need to learn to pray for our blessings in reach already before they even happen. Mostly people don't want to pray for their blessings before they get them. But I tell you to pray for them before you get them. Pray for those blessings before you even get them. I do it all the time. And I don't even have them. But you know what? I see little blessings come into my life. Just little tiny blessings. Little tiny blessings. You know, it don't have to be a lot. You can see little things that's coming in your life because you're living correctly. When you live correctly, God sends you stuff. And it don't be big things. It be little things at a time. He's preparing you for the big stuff. But if you can prepare, if you can understand when the little things come, you accept those little things. Most people don't want to accept the little things. They be like, oh, this is too little. Why he send me these things? He's sending you things because he wants you to accept the thing. Hey, good morning, Poetic. How's my sissy doing this morning? Thanks for being here, love. I appreciate you here, girl. Yes, I am. Yes, I do. I mean, I appreciate you. Yeah, so accept the little storms that come. Little things that come in your way. Like if God's sending you little blessings, like little things like, oh, you got a raise on your check, or he bought you something that you didn't think you was going to get. You had some money in your bank account and you didn't know it was there, even if it's like a $20 more. Those are little blessings. And some people take those little blessings for granted. Do not, oh, I appreciate you too, Poetic. Yeah. So don't take little blessings for granted. Little blessings become big blessings, but we got to stand still, wait on our big blessing. Most of the people, when they get to little blessing, they be like, oh, this is horrible. Don't say it's horrible when you get a little blessing, because God preparing you for the bigger blessing. But if you're being ungrateful with a little blessing, you're not going to get your big blessing. He's going to put you on the back stool like you do him and leave you and say, how about that? You can't do that. When God preparing you for something, he's preparing you for something big. But always understand there's going to always be little blessings first. First little blessings, and then there's going to be big blessings. And when you get your big blessing, thank God. Don't ignore him because you got a big blessing. Mostly people, when they get their big blessings, they ignore him. I got it. Bye. Bye. I don't need you no more. Stop saying that to God. Stop doing that to him. He is an on-time God. He's never late. He's always on time. Even when you are going through something that you don't think you can go through. Even when you are facing stuff that you don't think you can face. We're all going to face stuff in life, but guess what? God is in control of our life. We're all going to go have that rain poured on us and continue pouring on us and continue pouring on us. Because let me tell you something, rain pour on me all the time. But I got to sit still and wait on God, like he said. Just stand still. Stand still like I do. As a Christian, I'm going to tell you guys just to stand still just a little bit longer. Pray just a little bit longer. That's it. Just pray a little while longer. God want to hear from you. God don't want to hear from you one day and then you wait, then you put him on the back burner like you guys do and pray next week again. Where was you at the next day? But you want me to answer your prayer and then you have an ugly heart with everybody. People going around won't pray. Oh God, please bless me with a new car. How he gonna bless you with a new car and you just going around hating on the next person? Where they do that at? Here on earth, right? Yeah, that's true, Jacqueline. Yes. When you pray about something, have a good heart about it. Be humble. I am a very, very humble person. I was not always humble, but let me tell you something. I am a very humble person. I am a very, very kind person. And it takes a lot to be a kind person sometimes, especially when people try to test you every day. Like I said, I get tested on a daily, but you know what? I love those people still. But you know what? I love them from afar. You ain't got to love people all close up to you. You ain't got to hug on them to love them. You can love them from a distance like I do. When people do me wrong, I still love them, but I love them from a distance. That's what God wants us to do. He still wants you to love him. So let me tell you, when it rains and pours on you, stand still. Don't give up on God because he will never give up on you. People give up on him every day. Oh, God ain't doing that in my life. Who is God? I hear people telling me that all the time. I'm asleep now. It's 4:30. Thank you, Jacqueline. Come back again, love. Look for that video going to be coming out with a shout out to you in a couple of days, baby girl. I love you too. Be good. Get you some sleep. Thank you for coming in, love. Good sleep, girl. Love ya. Jacqueline is awesome, guys. If you don't have Uniquely Jacqueline, that's who I missed on shouting out yesterday. She is an awesome supporter. Let me tell you, that girl, that is my little sis. She's awesome. You guys better get her if you don't have her. Grab her up. She's awesome. Yeah, but like I was back saying what I'm saying is, yeah, we got to learn to count on God when we're going through stuff. We got to count on God when we don't think we can get through stuff. We got to count on God when that rain pours on us and we think it's not going to stop. It does stop, but it don't stop on our time. It stop on God's time. When we realize that the rain going to stop on God's time, we'll be a bigger person, be better people. But we always put people here on earth first. Stop putting people here on earth first. That is not who's going to get us to this promised land. God is going to get us to the promised land. So we got to count on him. That's what God said. Give me your stuff. Whatever you got going on up here on these shoulders, give it to God. Everybody's shoulder be heavy sometimes. Sometimes they can't handle it. So they end up going to people here on earth telling them their business. And you get disappointed telling everybody your business. Some people take your business and turn around and tell somebody else something different. You better wake up while you can. You better smell the coffee while you can. While you still living, while you still breathing, while you still achieving. So many people give up on who they are. So many people give up on dignity because they're so afraid of a storm. They're so afraid of a little rain that pours on them. I used to be that way. I'm not going to get on here and say I'm Miss Perfect and I've never been that way. Of course, I used to give up when it rained on me. And then when it started pouring on me, I really gave up. I was like, wow, where God at? Right there. Making sure you can make it through this. And if you can make it through that test, he's going to give you another test. And if you can make it through that, he'll give you another one. God don't never stop giving you tests. I'm still here getting me up. Okay, sweetie. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. So don't give up on God because God would never give up on you no matter what storm you got going on, no matter what you're facing, no matter how that rain is pouring on you and you don't think it's no end to that. It is an end to it. But we got to trust on God every day, not sometimes. Stop putting him on the back burner. Put him on the side of you and talk to him every day. Walk with him every day and tell him your trouble. Tell him your problem. That's what God wants you. He wants you to tell him. Don't go around telling everybody else about it because that ain't going to get us nowhere. Why go tell everybody about your problem? Where's that getting us? Absolutely nowhere. Hey, how are you today? I am. Thanks for being here this morning. You could have been anywhere you wanted to, but you decided to be in my live stream. I am grateful to have you here. Thank you for being here once again. Yeah. We're talking about storms here, sweetheart, today. We're talking about when it rains, it pours. What I mean by when it rains, it pours. You know, like when you're going through something and you don't think you can get through that, and then something else come occur, and then you don't think you can get through that, and then something else come occur, and you don't think you can get through that. Always, I try to tell you guys just to hold on just a little bit longer. When you're going through something, when that rain is pouring down on you, just hold on a little bit longer. Stop telling people here about your storm. Tell God about your storm. He the only one going to fix it. These people here on earth is not going to fix a thing for you. They're not going to fix nothing for you. So always count on God to fix stuff for you. Stop trying to fix it yourself because it'll never be fixed if you try to fix it yourself. We got to count on God to fix our storm. Yeah. So always love one another. Always love one another. Regardless of what you're going through, still love one another. I'm here to tell you guys, I love each and every one of you guys. Stop giving fake love to everybody. Give the genuine love. God knows your heart when you're giving fake love. When you're going around giving people fake love, oh, I love you, you're not really loving people. God knows if you're loving somebody or not. Don't say you love somebody and then you're going around faking them. Oh, I love you, I love her. Oh, yeah, we're going to get through this. You're not going to get through nothing because you're going around giving fake love, number one. God don't want you to give fake love. God say true love. God say love one another. I don't care. You don't have to hug on that person every day. Just love them from afar like I do. That's what love is. Love is not giving fake love, saying, oh, I love a person. As soon as you get offline with them, you're talking about them like a crazy. Where they do that at? Here on earth. That's what they do that at. Right here. They're laughing in your face and talk about your back. Talk behind your back. Stop getting people that laugh at you. Get people that laugh with you. How about that? That's what we need to focus on. So many people get people that's going to laugh at them other than laughing with them. Get somebody that understands you. Get somebody that's going to cry with you when you're going through something. Let you know, hey, it's going to be all right, sweetheart. When it rains and pours on you, get somebody to say, hey, it's going to be all right. It is not the end of the world because a storm comes. It is not. Yeah, so let's learn to love one another, be good to one another, and when we're going through, just pray about it and leave it there and sit still. Stop trying to be so wishy all over the place when God already got this. He got it already. When you over there complaining about, oh, what I'm going to do, when I'm going to get my next meal. God already put you through that storm and see how you're going to panic. Mostly people have panic attacks behind storm. Stop having panic attacks behind a storm. We all go through them. We all make it. I made it. You're going to make it. But it's not on my time. It's not on your time. It's on God's time. We got to put him first, whatever we do. We always put people here on first. Stop putting people here first. We got to put God first. That's the one who raised us. That's the one who got us here. That's the one we should be living for. Stop living for people. Don't worry about what people think about you. Don't worry about what people think of what you're doing. You know you're doing great what you're doing. Whatever you're doing, just continue on doing it. But do it in the right way. Don't sit around and say, I can't wait on God. Don't ever say that because that's wrong to say that. Oh, I can't wait on God. You can't wait on God. You can wait on God. God wants you to wait on him. And you can do it. You just got to sit down and wait. Sit still sometime and just wait and see how he works in your life. God works in miracles. You just don't know. People don't know. There's a lot of sick people in the world. Let me tell you something. God have healed them. And if you're sick, God going to heal you too. But you got to wait on him. Thank you for this talk. You're very welcome. I am. Yeah. So when you're going through something and you don't think it's going to get better, just simply sit and wait on God. We all go through stuff. We're going to always go through stuff till the day we die. That is just a part of life. Just because you're a Christian doesn't mean you don't go through stuff. Because let me tell you something. I am a Christian. I've been a Christian 4 years, and I still go through stuff. I think one thing is fixed, and then something else come up. Then I think that thing is fixed, and then something else come up. So we're all going to go through something. We're all human because we're going to go through something. But don't think it's the end of the world because you go through something. Don't think it's not going to get better because it does. Hey, good morning, Melvin. How are you this morning? Make sure your thumbs at the live if you have not. So, yeah. So just because we go through stuff, it's going to get better. It's get better in God's time, not our time. God is an on-time God. He's always on time, no matter what you're going through. I go through them every day, and you know what? Even though when that rain keep on pouring down on me, and I think things ain't going to get better. Listen, let me tell you something. They get better. Because you know what? I sit still. God say sit still sometime and wait on him. And when you got all that pressure around you, thinking things ain't going to get better, just give him all that stuff. Or you just woke up. Okay, Mel, it's okay. You're here. Yeah. Know that God is in control of our lives. God will fix anything that's going on in your life. I don't care what it is, good or bad. He's going to fix it. But he don't want you to turn your back on him. How are you going to ask God to fix a storm? As soon as he fixes that storm, your back is turned on him. Sad situation. You guys need to wake up and don't do that. God fixes storms. God heals people. And once he heals people, people don't know him no more. I don't need you no more, God, that you done gave me. So that means that you used him. So when another storm occur, he's not going to fix it. He's going to let you suffer. So stop being that way. Stop being that way. We are here to love one another. We are here to get through our storms when we are going through. Stop counting on people here on earth to fix your storm because that's not the one who gave you the storm. God gave you the storm. Stop getting with people that's going to laugh at you. Get with people that's going to laugh with you. Why would you want to get with people that's going to laugh at you? Because half of you people be crazy. Don't do that. Get with people that are going to laugh with you. That's why I carry my circle this small. The reason why I carry my circle really, really small, because I don't trust everybody. I don't call everybody I come in contact my friends. Because those people are simply not your friend. They want to see you sweat. Don't let nobody see you sweat. Only person you should see to see you sweat is God. People don't want you to achieve. There's people out here that want you to simply fail. That's why I say always be careful who hand you shake. Everybody you hand shake is not always for you. A lot of people like to see rain pouring all on you. They say they don't, but they simply do. And a lot of people like to see you going through storms. Always be careful who you let pray for you too. Everybody is not right when they pray for you. Some people praying for your downfall. You got to understand something. Everybody not praying for you to do better or be better. So just because they hear wrapped up looking Christian like, that's not always good, because they're not. Some people are simply fake. I have come across a lot of people that prayed for me was simply fake. But you got to let God lead you to the right people. Everybody you come in contact with is not the right people. I don't care how they look. They're not the right people. That's why I say be careful who pray for you. Be careful who hand you shake. Because some people hand you shake are wanting you to fail. And when you fail, they're not laughing with you. They're laughing at you. Believe me when I say these to you people, guys. I say this to you guys all the time because I want you to know what's real and what's fake. And we can wean through the fake people all the time. You just got to continue to sit down and look at them and listen to them just a little bit longer. And they'll tell you everything about what you need to know about them. Their fakeness. Yeah, it happens all the time. Yes, when somebody say, I will pray for you, I say, no, thank you. I pray for me because I don't know what they believe. Right. Poetic, that's what I'm trying to say. You don't know what people believe in all the time. People may not be believing in what you're believing in. People may be worshiping the devil. You don't know. Don't let folks lay hands on you. Absolutely. People may be worshiping the devil and you want them to pray for you because they all looking Christian like. You forgot that the devil was once an angel, right? If the devil was once an angel, he's down here trying to look all holified when he's not. So always be careful. I've always been that type of person. I don't let everybody pray for me, and I don't shake everybody's hands. I am sorry. I'm just not going to shake everybody's hand. Oh, sister, no, thank you. I'll pass on that one. Yeah. I'll say, hey, okay, yeah. Or give the little thing like that, a little knot like they do like that, and that's good enough. I ain't shaking your hand. You're going to give me that crazy spirit inside of me. Oh, no. Oh, no. So just be careful who hand you shake. People are wanting you to have these big old downfalls, big old rain pouring down on you. So don't shake everybody's hands because they come in your life. Because simply everybody is not for you. And then, like I said, people that you meet here on YouTube, they're not always for you. Just because you meet somebody and they seem genuine, you have to sit down and get to know that person. Come to their live streams. Get to know who they are. Because people fool you. People fool you real good. I have a lot of people have fooled me already on here. The devil's best trick is amen, poetic. I had a lot of people fool me thinking that they're this and they're that. But when you sit and talk to them, hey, how are you, Gladys? Hey, girl, how are you? Make sure you thumbs up the live, love. How you doing this morning, Gladys? Guys, if you don't have Gladys, she is an awesome supporter. She is loving. She is funny. You guys need to go to her live stream and check her out. She is an awesome, awesome person. Guys, if you don't have her, get her right now while you can. She's awesome. Yes, you are. You are awesome, Gladys. I had fun in your live stream yesterday. You are so funny. Oh, my goodness. She's positive. She's beautiful. She's just a wonderful person to be around. So if you guys don't have her, make sure you guys get her right now. She's awesome. I stayed with that girl almost 2.5 hours on her live stream. You know what? And I like to stay with positive people because she was so funny. I just couldn't leave it. I was going to leave and go for a minute. I said, no, I'm going to stay here and listen to her. She's absolutely funny. Yeah, you're very welcome, sweetie. Yeah, we were talking about Gladys. We were talking about when it rains, it pours. I don't know if you know what I mean when it rains and pours. What I mean by when it rains and pours, like when you, I feel that I need to stay connected with us and get rid of all some of, yes, exactly, Melvin. What I mean by when it rains and pours, like when you're going through something, say a bill needs to be paid and you paid that bill. And there you go again with another bill come up. You already done paid the first bill. Then you go up with another bill and get paid. And then after you done paid that bill, then your car note has to be paid. And then you did that, then there's another storm come on. So it's always, when it rains, it's going to pour on you. So just because it rains and it pours on you, don't give up on who you are because of those storms. We all go through storms. We all go through a little rain. God says a little rain, but we say it's a big rain. But it's a little rain. When it starts raining and pouring on you, don't give up on who you are. Continue on standing still and hold your head up high and say, God got me. He would never leave you nor forsake you. And God won't leave you through your storm. But people are always scared of a little rain and a little pouring on them. Don't be afraid of that. Always keep your head up high. No matter what you're going through, keep your head up high and know that God is in control of your life. When you give up on God, God give up on you. I don't care if you're going through this. I don't care if you're going through that. God got it. Stop saying, I ain't going to never get through. You're going to get through anything that God put out there for you. Just because I am a Christian doesn't mean I don't go through. I go through on a regular. Like I tell you guys, I go through stuff. But you know what? Being a Christian, I don't give up. People give up all the time because they don't think they can get through it. And they trust on people here on earth. Stop trusting people here on earth. They're not going to get you through your storm. Not going to get you through that rain that's pouring on you. Absolutely not. If you think that, you're thinking wrong. Don't think that. God is the only one going to get you through that, sweetheart. Know the truth, okay? What God said. So true, sis. I need this message right now. Oh, I'm glad you need it, girl. Yeah. So when you're going through, sweetheart, don't think it's over. And when you're going through another storm, don't think that one is over. And when you're going through another storm, don't think that's over. Just sit still when you're going through stuff. I go through them all the time, Gladys. Let me tell you something. I sit still and I make it. God gonna test you over and over and over again. You may get tested all through the year. But if you pass those tests, you will see yourself through it. God gonna send you little blessings, little at a time, little at a time. Get out of my woe in me thinking, oh, you so silly now. God gonna send you some little blessings here and there. Like I said, I pray for my blessing in advance, even though I haven't had them. I don't have it yet. But always pray for your blessings in advance. Whatever you pray for it in advance. Say, I pray for a car. Pray for that car in advance. But God sends you little blessings here and there, here and there. And he prepares you for the big blessing. But you got to wait on here. Don't be so rushing God to give you this and give you that. Because he already got you. He would never leave you nor forsake you. But if you can't wait on him, you might as well just put him on the back burner then. Put God beside you and let him walk beside you and let him know that, hey, I am waiting on you, God, to fix this storm, to fix this rain that's pouring down on me. But don't give up because you got a little rain pouring down on you. I'm going to tell you as a Christian, God got you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. I don't care what you're going on. God is there for you always. When you think he's gone, he is simply there. Just because you can't see him, just because you can't hear him, he is there. Just because you can't touch him, he is there. He don't ignore us like we ignore him. We pray to God when things are going bad, but when things are going good, we don't need him no more. So we're using God. Stop using God. God is an on-time God. And when we use God, God is not going to pay us no attention. Oh, I need you now. I'm going through this storm, but I didn't need you when I got that $5,000, did you? You didn't need it when you got the $5,000, right? But when you was going through that storm, you was down on your knees praying, crying like crazy. But you know what? God gonna forget, not gonna even be there for you because you wasn't even there for him when he needed you. Stop using God. Talk to God daily. Meditate. Do you guys meditate? Sometimes get with yourself and just meditate on stuff. Think about what's going on in your life. Tell God, you know what? I've been through so much, God. And this is what I do. I sit up and I close my eyes and I talk to God all the time about stuff that's going on in my life. And we all go through stuff. It's just called stuff. Just stuff. We just go through stuff. And just sit and pray to God about what you're going through and let him know that, I know you are in control of my life. I know that it's going to get better. It is going to get better. But it's not on our time, people. It is on God's time. Just sit down and pray a little bit longer. Talk to him a little bit longer. Tell him what you need. Not only pray to him, don't only just pray about yourself, because that's being selfish. Pray for one another. Pray for the homeless people. Pray for the people that doesn't have homes. Pray for the baby that's sick. Pray for that person that's sick. Pray for one another. Don't just pray for yourself. Don't just say, give me, God. I need. God can say, did you pray for that little baby that was sick in the hospital? Did you say pray for that lady that had cancer? Did you pray for any of those people? Or are you just being selfish, just praying for yourself? When you pray, pray for one another. Just don't pray for yourself. And when you pray, be genuine about what you pray for and be specific about what you pray for. Of course, poetic. Mostly people just want to pray for themselves and say, oh, it's done. No, it's not done. You didn't pray for that little baby that was sick. You didn't pray for that mother that just died and her kids just left here. Did you pray for those type of people? You didn't pray for that church last night that got shot up. You didn't pray for the earthquakes that's going on all around the world. You're just being selfish, just praying for you. So guess what? God gonna leave your little prayer that you pray for on the back burner until you learn to pray for one another. That's how we gotta do. We gotta pray for one another, even when we are going through stuff. Just know that when you are going through stuff, it is not the end of the world. When that rain is pouring down on you, it is not the end of the world. You have to stand still and wait on God to fix what's going on you. That's what God said. Give your troubles to him. Stop trying to wear everything on those shoulders of yours. Those shoulders are little. And they're going to be wearing down. You're going to have nothing after a while. Because you're so much trying to hold on to everything, trying to be misfix it or Mr. Fix It when you know you can't fix nothing here on earth. You got to give it to God. That's the one in control of our lives, people. Come on, we got to wake up and smell the coffee and know that God got us when we are going through. Don't think it's the end of the world, because it's not. It is just the beginning. And when you are going through something, God is preparing you for something better. So don't think because you're going through something that things are not going to get better. It will get better, but it's going to get better in God's time. Even though you're going through storm, it's still going to get better. But God's going to see how he can test you and how you can take it. Mostly people give up. They collapse the first storm. Oh, I give up. Who does that? People here on earth does that. That's who does it. Always stay humble. Always smile every day. Always be kind to one another. I'm very kind to people. Always be positive. Don't be negative, because people want you to be negative. But when they want you to be negative, let them be negative. Don't you go be negative back. Don't do tit for tat. When I say about tit for tat, don't try to get back at people because they be negative to you. God gonna put those people down at your footstool, and you're gonna be sitting on top of them. Ain't that great? You're gonna sit on top of them. You're gonna be like, please get off me. Girl, please stay down there. God put you down there for a reason. So don't worry about trying to get back at people because the people do you wrong. People did God wrong. They nailed him to the cross and they did him so wrong. Do you think they're not going to do us wrong? Of course they're going to do us wrong. That's why we go through storms. That's why we get rain poured on us, because God's going to test us and see how we can take it. God took all the stuff that was getting thrown to him. He didn't give up on us. He died for our sins. But we're acting crazy with God every single day, like we don't need him. We're going to need him to the day we die. Always remember that. Put him first. Stop putting him behind you. Let him walk beside you, and you talk to him every day about your problems that you're going through. Because we're going to go through. We're going to go through, and we're going to go through. And that's just the way life is. Whether you're a Christian, whether you're a sinner or whatever, you're still going to go through stuff in life. That is a part of life. That is a growing thing that we got to go through. We grow through stuff that we go through. Just because you go through doesn't mean that God doesn't love you. God loves you. He loves all of us, and we're going to go through stuff. But we got to stand still and wait on God. Yes. Hello, sunshine. How are you doing this morning? Make sure you thumbs up the live. Thank you so very much. How you doing? I've missed you. Where you been at, girl? Yeah. So when you're going through, just stand still. Aw, thank you. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. So when you're going through stuff, just know that God is in control of your life. He is never going to leave you when you're going through that. God is never going to leave you when that bill needs to be paid and you don't think it's going to be paid. I've been so busy, and more time in doing my show, huh? Okay, that's no problem. I'm glad you're here today. Yeah, thank you, Melvin, from still being here. Yeah. So when you're going through something, you don't think that bill is going to get paid and you don't have no money to pay that bill, just trust on God. It's many of days I didn't have the Queen tried best, Trisha. Oh, you're doing awesome, sunshine. Don't worry, you'll be okay, girl. Yeah, just count on God. Even when you got bills, everybody got bills. I got bills, and I say sometimes I get overwhelmed with stuff. When I get overwhelmed with stuff, I go pray to God about it, Because everybody's going to get overwhelmed with stuff in their life. Everybody. I get overwhelmed. Just because I'm a Christian doesn't mean I don't get overwhelmed. People always say, oh, you're a Christian, you don't get overwhelmed. Who says that? Who says something crazy like that? I get overwhelmed over bills. I look at bills, I'm like, oh my goodness, what am I going to do? Sit still and let God take control of it. That's what you're going to do. Have God ever felt me yet? Absolutely not. It's a lot of things I didn't think I could do, honey child, and because the rain was pouring down on me, and you know what? God took care of it for me. If you stay prayed up, you'll see these things happen to you too. Yeah, I still go through stuff. We all bleed the same way, so I'm gonna go through stuff. We all gonna go through stuff. We all gonna go through trials and tribulations because, like God said, we're gonna go through stuff. Whether you're saved, whether you're sinning, no matter how you're living, you're gonna go through stuff. So don't think just because I am a saved woman sitting here in front of you guys that I don't go through stuff. I go through it every day. I probably go through more stuff than y'all even go through. And that's why I say I want to do it about when it rains, it pours. Because let me tell you something, I done had some rain and pour down on me, honey child. And I say to myself, I don't know if I'm going to get through this. But you got to trust on God that you are going to get through whatever you guys put in front of your face. You are. But when you give up, you never win. God made all of us winners no matter what we're going through. We are winners in God. No matter what it is. No matter what it is, we are winners. People may on earth may call you a loser, but we are all winners. Don't let nobody call you a loser and say, oh, you ain't going to get nowhere. You are going to get somewhere. Stop believing what people say about you. Oh, you ain't going to never get nowhere. That ain't going to amount up to nothing. If you got that mind frame, listen to what people say, guess what? You're never going to be nothing. You look in the mirror every day, like I tell you guys on my live stream, say, I am wonderful. I am handsome. I am beautiful. I am going to make it. I am going to be somebody. I am somebody. Say these. Don't say, I think I'm wonderful. I think I'm beautiful. I think I'm handsome. I think I'm going to make it. God don't like doubters. We all are believers, and we are going to make it in this world. Because you know who said it? God said it, and you said it. You got to have that type of state of mind here these days. Don't let people tell you you can't be what you want to be. If you want to be anything in this world, you can be it. Don't let a little rain come down from the sky and pour down on you, stop you from being what you want to be. Don't let people take your dreams from you. There's a lot of people get their dreams shattered because of other people. Other people are not going to be here with you. Other people can care less about you. So stop worrying about other people. Worry about God. Put him first. He is in control of our life. He will never leave us nor forsake us. When people leave and go and leave us, God is still standing there. People always say, where's God at? Right there, right beside you. God is listening to me right now, telling you guys that he is good. Yeah, he is. Thank you, Gladys. God is good all the time, not sometimes. Stop putting him like he's bipolar. Treating him like he's bipolar. One day you like him, the next day you like. That's how we do people here, right? Stop doing that to God. Stop being bipolar with him. Oh, I like him today because I need prayer because I'm going through. And then when you got with your blessing, you're being bipolar with him. You don't know him no more. You can't even say hey to him sometimes. All God wants you to do is pray a little bit louder, pray a little bit longer, and talk to him a little bit longer. Meditate. Do you guys meditate? Absolutely not. I don't even think you guys meditate. It's good to meditate and think about what God has blessed you, where you came from, where you're going. Do you get up in the morning and say a prayer for waking you up this morning? You're supposed to wake up in the morning and say, thank you, Jesus, for waking me up this morning. I didn't have to be here this morning, but I'm here. I have a purpose here. Everybody got a purpose here. But you know what? You think these people here woke you up this morning. That's why you don't pray in the morning. If you don't pray in the morning, get up in the morning and pray. Pray every morning. Don't pray sometime. Pray every day. When I wake up in the morning, I get up and say, thank you, God, for waking me up this morning. You didn't have to wake me up this morning, but you did. So guess what? I know I have a purpose here. So if you have a purpose here, no matter what that purpose is, maybe my purpose is to talk to people, motivate people, get a big old castle and start talking to everybody in it. That's my purpose here. I want to be able to talk to people and let people feel good about themselves, make people, motivate people a little bit about their life. Let them know there is a God and there is somebody that loves you for who you are, not for what you got. Hey, good morning. How are you all things? Make sure you thumbs up the live if you have not so. Yeah, how you doing this morning? Welcome to the live stream. You could have been anywhere you wanted to be, but you chose to be me, and I am grateful to have you here, sweetheart. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Yeah, so always put God first, no matter what's going on in your life. Always put Him first. Don't put Him on the back burner. Put Him in the front of you and let Him walk beside of you. Stop putting Him beside you and say behind you and say, "Oh, well, I don't need you right now." Why do you guys ignore God? Tell me why. You don't know why, but always get up in the morning and pray to God, and pray at night too. Thank you, God, for letting me make it through the whole day, God. I don't know what you got in store for me, but right now I pray. I thank you, God, for waking me up and starting me on my way. And when you get up and go to bed at night, pray too. Pray to Him. Because let me say something. He didn't have to wake you up this morning, but guess what? He did anyway. So if He woke you up this morning, that means you are here for a reason. We all have a purpose here because we woke up this morning. Mostly people don't pray because they don't think they got a purpose. One of your purposes is because He woke you up this morning. There's a lot of people didn't get woke up this morning. So if they didn't wake up this morning, so they didn't have, I guess their purpose is gone. Their time had expired here on earth. When your time expires here on earth, then you don't pray. Hey, The Voice, make sure you thumbs up the live, guys, if you have not. So I've seen two people here coming here. They did not thumbs up the live. Please thumbs up the live. Um, don't forget to hit that. Thank you so much, Poetic. Yeah. So how you doing this morning, Voice? Thanks for being here. Yeah, so we got to learn to put God first and stop putting Him behind the burner and let Him know that He's in control of our life no matter what we're going through. We're going to go through some changes no matter if you're a Christian, you're a sinner, no matter what you are, you're going to still go through stuff. And that's how people do. They go through stuff. It's bad how people do here in the live stream. You know, sometimes I have to pray for people sometimes in this live stream because people are a hot mess. They are. They're a hot mess. Mm-mm-mm. But yeah, just pray for one another, be good to one another, and let people know that you are in control of your life. Let them know that. So many people take people for granted. So many people take things for granted, and they don't understand that God gave you that stuff. Do not take stuff for granted. Don't take people for granted, because that person can be here today and gone tomorrow. But did you get the chance to tell you love that person when you took them for granted? Stop taking people for granted. Stop taking life for granted because we're here for a reason, not a season. When we know we're here for a reason, then we'll know. Stop thinking tomorrow's promised. Tomorrow's not promised. God didn't tell you tomorrow was promised, did He? No, He did not. We are here for a reason, so we got to pray while we're here. We got to treat each other right. We don't want to come in somebody's live stream and just grab without saying hello. I can't stand that, but people does it all the time. But we got to take the good with the bad. That's how people do. I would never go to somebody's live stream and just grab. When you be careful who you grabbing on sometimes, because people grab you, and once they get where they're gonna get to, then they unsubscribe you. People does it all the time. I don't want fake friends like that. If you're gonna come to somebody's live stream and just grab, and then leave, don't even give them the time. 3 seconds, they're gone. Who does that? Wow, where they do that at? Right here in this live stream. I pray for people like that. That's what we are gonna all pray for other people. Don't ever do that to people. If you guys do that, don't do that to people. Because those people that grab like that to you, when they get where they're gonna get to, they're gonna drop you like a hot potato. I don't want people that grab people because if they want me to be a friend, I'm not gonna be their friend because I'm not in for that. I'm in for the long haul. So if you come into somebody's live stream just grabbing and not staying there, and once you get where you want to get to, then you're gonna start taking those people off. You're not gonna go watch them no more. People does it all the time. Hey, how are you doing, Jessica? How you doing this morning? Please thumbs up the live stream, Jessica, if you can. How's your morning going so far, love? Yeah. So don't worry about how people do you. Just continue. Thank you so much, Jessica. You're awesome. Yeah. Guys, I don't know how to thumbs up a live stream. I don't see no thumb up on my screen using an iPhone. Oh, you don't know how to thumbs up the live stream? Okay, don't worry about it. But But like I said, you're not in here grabbing any grab. They know who I'm talking about. But like I said, don't worry about that. We're gonna worry about keeping our mind prayed up and staying on Jesus, whatever God's telling us to do. But like I said, that's just wrong to do that type of stuff. But yeah, like I said, when you're going through storm, just go through them and just get over them, and don't think it's the end of the world because it's not. Good here, thumbs up. How are you? I'm doing awesome. Thank you so much, Jessica, for the thumbs up. That is what we're supposed to do when we go through people live stream. I am doing awesome, Jessica. Thank you for being here. I am that I am, and I am my sister's keeper. Amen. There you go, Melvin. Yeah. Just coming here giving all these green apples and all this mess. Ugh. Yeah. But yeah. But I don't know. But anyway, like I was saying, yeah, when you go through storm, just know that God is in control of your life. don't stop believing. Don't stop encouraging one another when they're going through something. Get somebody that you can pray with. Get somebody that's going to be there for you no matter what. Yeah, poetic. This is crazy. Get somebody going to pray with you. I just happen to look at somebody's page and this, it's just, sometimes I just laugh at stuff. Sometimes you just laugh at stuff. Be careful who you put as a friends, people. Sometimes you have to look at, I don't know why people go and just grab everybody and don't even know what that person about. Why do you guys do that? Are you guys just getting numbers, or what is it? What is it? Are you guys just want to get numbers? Get people that's going to stay with you genuinely. Get people that's going to stay with you genuinely. People don't do that. You just get these people that's going to leave you. They're going to leave you. I'm trying to tell you, if you better look back at people's pages sometime. I look at a person's page before I add them as a friend. They better not be coming to me trying to add me, because I am not doing it back. You just gonna be my friend. I won't be yours on the other side. Oh no, I'm not doing that. Be careful who you add as a friend, because they're gonna take you right back off when they get you. People do every time on YouTube since their lives started. Some people don't care these days. They are for numbers and not love. That is what we like live. Amen. Absolutely. Yeah, Gladys. Yes. Gladys, I'm looking at it right now. Girl, I'm not adding, but you can add me all you want to, but guess what? I'm not adding you back. Sorry, that's just the way it goes. I don't add everybody. Oh no. Oh no. I look at people's pages, sometimes I'm like, no. So be careful. They may be adding you, but don't add them back, because people are scary. Gladys funny, you laughing. They just say that to get you to follow. Yeah, it is true. But guys, yeah, we got to just be good to one another. Smile every day through the good and the bad. Because let me tell you something. It is some bad stuff going to come your way. It's going to be bad stuff that come on your live stream. Even when you do live stream, people are going to come in there. It's going to be bad people. Everybody you come in contact with is not always good people that come through your live stream. You got to understand. We're going to have people that are going to come in our live stream and just be there just to be being bad. Just like Gladys yesterday. She had this person came to her live stream yesterday. Gladys, that was horrible. I am new to all these. They will always be the old ones. Amen. You're right. Yeah. But Gladys had somebody come to her live stream yesterday just talking a bunch of craziness. Coming in want to grab, but just talking crazy. Be careful of those people, guys. Just don't be so anxious to get friends online on YouTube. Get people that's gonna stick with you. Don't get people that want to just grab. They don't say nothing. They just come in and grab. Don't get people like that, because when you get people like that, they're not gonna stick with you. They're not going to stay with you. Once they get where they're going to get to, they're going to leave you. I know he was sick. I will pray for him. Oh, yeah, we got to pray for people like that. You got to pray for everybody. Don't just pray for everybody, because this is a sick world anyway. We got to learn to pray for everybody when things are going wrong in our life. We got to pray when things are going right. Mostly people want to pray to God when things are going wrong. Don't do that. Pray all the time. That's why God don't answer a lot of people's prayers, because they only pray when things are going wrong. When things are going right, pray. When things are going wrong, pray. Pray all the time. Don't stop praying. Don't stop believing. Don't stop achieving. Don't think that God has not left you when you are going through stuff. People think that God have left them when they go through stuff. I am here talking, taking a nap, open and closing eyes. Okay, Norman, that's cool. Yeah. Even just because you're here, though, that's all that matters. But just because you're going through, Trisha, how are you doing? I'm doing fine. Hey, How to Cook, how are you? How are you doing, sweetheart? I'm glad you're doing awesome. I'm going to try to get on live stream again, like you told me how to cook, to try to get my numbers up, girl. I thank you for being here, How to Cook. That is my awesome sister there. I've been out of YouTube since 2010. As watcher, I've been through when YouTube was good. Now it's bad. It's getting worse. Frank, I understand that. I believe you when you say it, honey child. Things are getting worse. Hold on. Yeah, friendship is important. You have to protect you. Amen. You have to protect yourself. Absolutely, sweetheart. You're right about that. We have to protect ourselves, because we don't protect ourselves, nobody's going to protect us. How to cook. Yeah. So yeah, we got to learn to, when we're going through stuff, always keep your head up high. Don't stop believing. Don't stop believing that you can do whatever you can do this world. I don't care if you get one storm and another storm. Trisha, my love, I need fire. You getting it. Just because one storm come, don't think the other one gonna stop coming. They're all gonna come. Sometimes you get a storm in one big ball. And most of the people, when they get storms in one big ball, they give up on themselves, because they think the storm is never gonna go away. It goes away. But it goes away in God's time. Just because you got a storm, don't panic. Stop panicking, people, because you got something going on. Just because that building that came up, you ain't got no money to pay it, and then another bill came up, and you ain't got no money to pay it. Don't worry about it. Stop panicking. I used to be a panicker. Boy, I used to panic about everything that goes on in my life. I was just panicking. I was like, oh man, how am I gonna do this? But you know what? Sometimes we just gotta sit still and let God take control of our life. We don't want to sit there still and let God can take control of our lives because we want to be Miss Fix It or Mr. Fix It. We're not Mr. Fix It and we're not Mrs. Fix It. So we got to continue on doing what we got to do to get where we got to get to. If we're trying to make it to the promised land, we got to not panic on stuff. If we want to be a better person, we cannot panic because a little rain pour on us. Sometimes we're going to have a big old storm pouring on us. And if you can't handle a little rain, what you going to do when a big storm comes? God is your shelter in this time of storm. Amen, he is, Melvin. What you going to do with a big old storm come if you can't handle a little rain now? Listening, getting ready for work. Okay, thank you so much, Poetic. If you guys don't got Poetic, make sure you guys get her too. That's my sister. I love her. I love that girl right there. So if you don't have her, make sure you guys get her. And then how to cook, all these awesome people. Make sure you guys get them. Yeah, so always just be good to one another. Love one another. Just know that God is in control of your life when you are going through. Know that God is going to protect you when you are going through that storm. Don't think God is going to put too much on you that you can't handle. God put you into storm, but he know that you can handle these storms. So don't give up on him because you're going through a little bit of something, something. We all go through a little bit of something, something. But when we go through a little bit of something, something, count on God to fix it. Stop counting on people here on fix it because people are going to laugh at you. When you telling them, oh, I'm going through this was what happened, they're lightweight laughing at you. But they do it on a down low stage. Rain can also be a shower of blessing. Absolutely. Amen. Let God take it. Yeah, let God take your control of all things. Yeah, rain does come in a shower of blessing. That's what I'm trying to say. When you're going through something and when you hang in there, like I tell you, hang in there a little bit longer, you're going to see yourself out of that storm. But you got to hang in there. Mostly people give up before you even get started. Oh, I can't handle it. God giving me too much. No, God is not giving you too much. You're just giving up on God. Like that song say, don't give up on God because God will not give up on you. He will never give up on you. Just because we give up on him when we go through a little rain, a little shower, a little something, we give up on him. He's not going to give up on us. God put you through storms to see how you can handle it. If you can't handle one storm, he going to try another one. If you can't handle that storm, what are you doing then? You got to be able to handle storms when he dish them out to you. We all going to get something dished out at us, but we got to be able to handle it when it's to get dished out. Don't give up on who you are. Don't give up on dignity. Don't give up on the person that God has made you to be because of a storm. Stay out of my head, Trisha. Yeah, of course. Don't give up. Never give up. I'm here to tell you as a Christian, never give up. Never give up on who you are. You are awesome. You are wonderful. You are amazing just the way you are. And if you can go through one storm, you can go through another one. I kid you not. I have been going through storms and I'm still going through them. I may be smiling in your face every day, but you don't know my storm and you don't know my story. But I'm still smiling in your face. God want me to smile through my storm. Smile through my hurt. Smile through my pain. He still want me to smile. He don't want me to give up and get on here and be groggy and act all crazy because I'm going through. No, don't do that. Don't give up on who you are because you're going through. We all going to go through. Still smile through it. Smile through the hurt. Smile through the pain. Smile through the sorrow. Smile through it all. When God see you smiling through all that stuff and he know that you have made it through your storm, and then that big old blessings is around the corner. But if you give up so easy about what God got for you, you ain't going to never make it. We are here to love the Lord, and we're here to love the Lord only. We got to love everybody else around us, and if people don't love us, oh well, the storm will be over. The storm will be over one day, Wisdom, absolutely. Just because people put you down and hurt your heart, don't think it's the end of the world. It's not the end of the world because people hurt your heart. Let me tell you something. My heart been broken into 30 million pieces. But do you think I am down on the ground trying to pick them all up? Nope. When people throw stones at me, you know what I do? I pick them up and I build me a castle. And my castle be so big because I'm walking tall. What I mean by picking them up and build a castle, pick them up and hold your head up high and keep on walking. Let them know that that is not going to break me or forsake me. I am still walking like the Lord wants me to walk. People are going to always throw storms at you. People are always going to throw stones at you. People are always going to throw everything at you. But guess what? We got to continue on living with the way God wants us to live, no matter what comes our way. Because we're going to have a lot of stuff come our way, but we got to be the stronger person in the situation and walk and know that God is in control of our lives. Stop giving up so easy because you got something going on. Stop giving up so easy because you don't think you can handle it. Good morning, here to support your life. Hey, how are you, Jesse? Thanks for coming. Thanks for joining, sweetheart. If you not have thumbs up the live stream, please do some if you can. Yeah, but so when they come, just know at the end of the tunnel, there's going to be a rainbow. But you got to get through the storm first. You got to get through all the bad stuff first. Once you did it, thank you. Once you get through the bad stuff of the storm, then at the end of the storm, there's going to be a rainbow. But you got to get through all the weeds and all the stuff that's in the way of you first. But if you can't get through that, you can't get through the big storm that's coming on. We got to get through the storm first. I got to get through all the weeds and all the bushes and all this stuff that's going our way. And then once I get through all that, then the storm will go away. Once God see me that I passed the test. Everybody don't pass the test because they go through a storm. They give up so easy. Stop giving up easy on storms. They don't last always. I'm here to tell you they don't last always. They go away, but they go away when you wait on God. Don't rush him to fix a storm. Don't rush him to say, hey, things don't look like it's going to get better. Yes, they are. Everything get better in time. But we can't rush him for things to get better. We just got to wait and sit there and pray to him. Let him know that, what, I am going through a storm, and I know you are in control of this storm. Let him know that. Let him know I'm going to wait on you through my storm. Let him know that I'm going to wait on you when I'm sick. I'm going to wait on you when my bills are overdue. I'm going to wait on you when I don't think I ain't got no food in my refrigerator. I'm going to wait on you to fix these things. Stop trying to fix everything yourself. Sometimes we need to sit still and listen to what God says. Some people don't want to sit down and listen to what God says. This is I don't care kind of world is real sad. Frank, it is. It is a really sad world right now, and we're in an I don't care world. We are, Frank. Nobody don't care about God. Nobody don't care about one another. People hate on you every day. People don't love you no more. People are not showing good love. They're just going around being mean to you just because they be mean to you, just because the person you are. People are not even getting to know who you are. They're just being mean to you from the beginning. They can look at you, not like you. How can you look at a person and not like them? Who does that? Have you ever got to know a person before you're not liking them? This world is so crazy. Sometimes I just shake my head sometimes. You cannot just look at a person and not like them. Get to know people. You never know who you're running into. There's a person out there with a very genuine heart, and you leaving them to the side because you don't like them because of the way they look. That is the most craziest thing I heard, but I see people do it every day. Why you don't like them? I just don't like them. Wow, you're weird. Don't do that. That person have not gave you a reason not to like them. You don't like them because they're demeanor. Some people don't like you just because of your demeanor, the way you look. If you're pretty, if you don't look too good, if you're doing this, if you're doing big things, they don't like you. You never did anything to them. You only was kind and sweet to them all the time, and they just don't like you. But don't let those people get to you because they don't like you. They didn't like Jesus Christ, but guess what? They don't like us either, but it's okay. Just love the people that like you and still love the people that don't like you from afar. Give them distant love like I do. I give a lot of people distant love because let me tell you something. As a Christian, everybody is not going to be my cup of tea. I can't say here and say, oh, everybody my cup of tea. No, everybody is not my cup of tea. I'm going to tell you guys right now, everybody I come in contact with is not my cup of tea. Ooh, my back is hurting. Yeah, got to put a pillow back there. Yeah, everybody I come in contact with is not always going to be my cup of tea. But just because they're not my cup of tea, I don't hate them. I just love them from afar. I still smile and say hey to them, but I'm not going to sit up and have a crazy hard face on them and let them know that I don't really care for them. Because I still love them, but I just love them from afar. You ain't got to be all hugged up on somebody for them not to be not your cup of tea. Frank say people don't really know love because they were never shown love for their parents are trying to fit in with the crowd. Absolutely. Ain't that the truth? Hey, hello, Johnny. How are you? Thanks for joining. Make sure you thumbs up the live as you come in. How you doing this morning? But that's absolutely true, Frank. How you doing this morning? Johnny, it's awesome that you're here this morning. Yeah. So yeah, yeah, people don't know how to love. That's why so many people hating other people because they don't really know how to love. They don't even love God. When you don't love God, you don't know how to love other people. Mostly people don't want to love each other. Why? I don't know. Some people are not taught that. That's why I tell you guys, when you have little kids, you have to teach them how what God is, who God is. Let them read the Bible and teach them. I'm Will. Thank you. That's well. I'm glad you're here in my live stream. Yeah, but yeah, we have to learn those things and know that when we are going through, when we are, I'm awesome. I can't complain. Thanks for being here this morning. Yeah, when we are going through stuff, it starts from childbirth and how you were raised. Absolutely, I agree with you, Frank. It starts from childbirth. So you don't, if a person don't know how to love, you can't fault them. You can fault their parents because it does starts from childbirth. So just learn to love one another no matter what you're going through. I don't care how hard times seem to you. I don't care how hard things seem that you don't think you can make it. You can make it. We all gonna make it sometime. But we got to be the bigger person out of this situation and know that God, hey China, how are you? Thanks for joining. Make sure you thumbs up the live as you come in if you can. Yeah. Know that God is in control of your life no matter what you're going through. I don't care what it is. Sickness, pain, heartbreak, whatever. God got you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. So when that rain pour on you, know that God is in control of your life. Don't give up because of a little rain. Don't do that. Good morning, everyone. I have to. Hey, Tracy, so crazy. How are you, sister? Thanks for joining. Make sure you guys thumbs up the live stream. Yeah. So when we are going through a storm, know that God is in control of our life. Know that God will fix this. God will never leave you when you're going through stuff. Stop giving up because you got a little rain pouring down on you. It gonna get better. It ain't gonna stay the same. Mostly people think the storm gonna stay the same when it's staying. No, it doesn't. It gets better. But God tests us every day and see if we can make it. Mostly people can't make it. People can't make it. Why? Because they don't want to. They're afraid of a little rain. Stop being afraid of a little rain when it rains. When it rains, it pours sometimes, but just because it pours doesn't mean it doesn't get better. It gets better. It gets better in time, though. It's not your time, it's God's time. God is always on time. He's never late. He's never too early. He's just on time. People play with love. Life is a game these days, and love is totally real. Absolutely, it's real. People don't know it's real, but it's real. It is real. And if you don't know that, you better ask somebody. You better ask somebody. You better ask somebody about the storms. You better ask somebody about love. Because let me tell you something. When I love people, I love them for real. I ain't got time for no fake stuff. So many people put on a show for live stream. So many people put on a show for just out here in the world for somebody to like you. Let me tell you something. I'm who I am, and that's who I'm going to be. You're going to like me or you're not going to like me. I'm not going to put on a show for you to like me. That's not my thing. And if, that's just the way it is. Thank you, Gladys. People are a hot mess, girl. But like I said, we're going to have to learn to love one another and don't worry about our haters because we're going to have haters. We're going to have people laughing at us while we're going through this storm, while that rain pouring on us. People going to laugh at you. But I kid you not, you got to keep on going. Don't give up because of a storm. You got to keep on surviving. You got to keep on striving. You got to keep on moving to get where you want to get to. You may go through a storm one after another, one after another, one after another. Don't think that God ain't there because you're going through him. He is right there, right beside you. And don't question him why I'm going through that. Why this? Why? Stop questioning God. Who does that? You guys here does that. Oh, why I'm going to have love covers a multitude of sin. Absolutely, SP. Yeah. So don't worry about how people treat you. Don't worry if you're going through a storm and you don't think you can get out of it because let me tell you something. If I get through storms, you can too. But you got to trust and believe. Mostly people don't trust and believe. They just go through storm and think it's the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. You don't know what the end of the world look like yet. If you ain't prayed up, you gonna know. Yeah, you gonna know. If you don't know, you're gonna know what the end of the world look like. It's a lot of people come in your live stream and they just come in. They don't want to know the word of the Jesus. They just come here. Come here just to grab. They don't want to hear nothing about God. That's what I'm trying to say. There's a lot of people come and they just want to just grab and don't want to hear nothing what you're saying about God. They can care less about Jesus Christ. They just come in here grab. Bye, Felicia. That's what they do. Don't want to hear nothing about God. But I bet you if God came back today, everybody be in this live stream. Oh, what you talking about, Trisha? Oh, tell me a good word. I ain't telling you nothing. You should have been listening from the beginning. How about that? I ain't telling you nothing. Because while you're in here grabbing, trying to know everything, you don't know nothing. Yeah, absolutely grab Jesus. You in here grabbing, ain't saying, oh, amen. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You ain't worrying about what Trisha's saying. You worrying about getting people, getting subscribers. Who does that? People. Where they do that at here? You people crack me up. Can't do nothing but laugh sometimes. Oh gosh, love is not just a fake four-letter word. It is a real word, not just to throw out there. But you know what, Tracy, you said, yeah, people does that. Yeah, it is. It's not just a four-letter word. It's a word that we should take in advance and know that that is something that we need to hold close to our heart. But people don't do that no more because people think love is hating that these days. They don't care about nothing else. Yeah. Um, Jazz Right Gainey. Hi, how are you? Thumbs up the live stream if you can. Whoever Jasmine Light Zane. Who is it? Jazz Sight. Jazz Sight somebody. Jazz Light Gainey. Thumbs up the live stream as you come in. Thank you, Jazz Light, if that was you. Amen to the crab, to the grab. Grab, Jesus. Yes, yes. Yeah. I'm good, thank you. I'm doing awesome. Thanks for being here. Yes. Jazz Light Gainey. Yes, it's true. Yes, it's true, Sonya. You know how it is. But you want to grab and do all this crazy stuff and can't say amen and mean and genuine. Mostly people say amen, don't even know what they're saying. What are you saying amen about? What did I say? Did you know what I say? No. You just saying amen. Amen, sister. Stop. You don't even know what I'm saying amen about. You saying amen. You just come here and grab and just still saying amen. I should say what I'm saying, what I'm talking about. What did I say? Oh, I don't know. Bye, Felicia. Stop it. You don't even know what you're saying amen about. You saying amen. Learn about Jesus. Learn that he is here for us. Stop coming and grabbing and not listening to what God is telling you. The people that is grabbing like that are going to lose every one of their subscribers because they're just grabbing. Oh, amen. 2 seconds with you. They done got everybody in your live stream. They gone. 2 seconds. Where they do that at? Right here on this live stream. Oh gosh, you guys are funny. But guess what? I love you guys though. Oh, let me see what Frank said. Love is hate and hate is love. It makes no sense at all. People need real help these days. Girl, I mean, you hear me saying girl. Frank, yes. They need real help today. People don't know what the meaning of love is. People think the meaning of love is just maybe just sex. That's not love. People think the meaning of love is just giving. No. Love is getting on your knees and pray to God. Love is loving the person genuinely, like fake. There's a lot of people show fake love. They say they love you. There's a lot of people I see say, oh, I love you, sister. You don't really love me. You don't know what love. Mostly people don't even know what love is. No, mostly people don't know what a Christian, what it likes to be a Christian. Mostly people don't know how to show love. Where do they find these people? Right. Where do they find this people? This people? Where do they find this people? What are you talking about, Frank? Where do they find this people? Yeah, so mostly people don't know how to pray, so they can't show you love. Mostly people wasn't taught love, so they can't show you love. Mostly people think they know love, and they don't really know how to love. If you don't know how to love yourself, you can't love one another. If you can't love yourself, you can't even love God. Before you love anybody, you got to love yourself. Love is not sex. All people need really sex these days. Of course, Frank. So love one another. Be good to one another. Don't worry about the haters. Don't worry about people that come to your live stream and grab. Let them grab because half of the time they don't even know they don't know nothing about what I'm saying on here. Half of the people that come to my live stream don't know nothing about God. They just come in on, oh, Trisha on live stream. Let me go in here and just grab a couple people. People got their love out of a cereal bar. Absolutely, Frank. Melvin, you are funny. Don't make me pee on myself on live stream. You a hot mess. Yes, they did. I'm not gonna laugh at you. But yeah, mostly people don't, mostly people say, my live stream is about positive and stuff like that. Frank, you so silly. Mostly people come to your live stream. They're not coming to listen to what you got to say. They're just coming to grab people. If I can ask people that come to my live stream what I'm talking about, what do you think about God? What is your religion? All these different things. They couldn't tell me nothing. Can I tell you what did God say about coming back? What did he say? I bet people can't tell me nothing about that. Some of the people that come in here grab, they don't even know nothing about it. They just coming to grab. People come on. Yeah. So we got to know when we come to somebody's live stream, listen to what God is telling you. Don't just come grabbing. Because if I can ask a person a question and they can't understand what I'm talking about, they're not here for the right reason. There's a lot of people coming to your live stream are not here for the right reasons. You ask them a question. I say, okay, did God say he coming back? Oh yeah, he is saying he said he coming back tomorrow. God told you he was coming back. You really need to go. Bye. You don't know nothing about God because he didn't say nothing about he coming back tomorrow. He didn't tell you when he was coming back. So where they do that at? You don't know. So that's why I'm trying to tell you, when you got people to come to your live stream, make sure they're the right people come to your live stream. And if they're not giving you what you need, just a simple thumbs up, they're not for you then. They're just gonna come to grab you, what you got going on, and once they get what you got, they're gonna leave. They would be real clueless if I asked them that question. Absolutely, they. Hey, Cassie, I passed you up. Hey, Cassie. There's my other sister. Good morning, my sweetheart sister. How are you doing? Love, I caught you on live. I've been sleeping. Oh, Cassie, yeah, I'm about to be getting off in about 10 minutes, girl. But I am so grateful that you are here, girl. You know you are always amazing here to me. Yeah, Frankie. Yeah. So we were talking about when a storm comes, Cassie, how you get through the storm, and like when it rain on you, and people want to throw in the towel when it rain. Like when you get one bill, and you got that one paid, then something else come up, then that one paid, then something else come up. You know how stuff comes on and on and on. You don't think you can ever get through it, but if you count on God, if you sit still and stand still in that spot, you'll get through those type of storms. But people don't want to sit still, and they don't want to count on God, so that's why things happen crazy in their life. Um, Mela say people get the grabbies when they need to grab hold of their own life. Absolutely, Mela. You are a hot mess. You know that? Oh, Lord. Yeah, so I get up. Wait a minute. I got to. So, wait a minute. Hold on, Mel. I get so hurt when I wake up and you're off already as long as I see it makes my day. Oh, I love you too, Cassandra. Yeah, I'm going to get off in 10 minutes. You know what? I'm going to go on again in the afternoon. Hey there, Frank. I'm good today. I'm going to go on again in the afternoon because I said I'm going to try to get two live streams in for now other than just one so I can get caught up on my watch hours like I'm supposed to. I hate afternoon live streams. I cannot stand them. I'm still here doing something else at the moment so I can type you. Okay, that's no problem, Gladys. I know you're here, love. Hey, Melvin. Okay. Yeah, so when we are going through storms and stuff in life, just know that, yeah, How to Cook told me I need to go more than one time. So I've been trying to do that, go more than one time on my live stream if I can. Like I said, I do not like afternoon live stream. I cannot stand it with a passion. But I do this so I can get up with my watch hours and do what I got to do to succeed in life. Because once I get to this platform where I want to go, I'm going to continue on growing. What time, like Mike, I'll be there. Like Mike, oh, you so funny. Probably maybe about 3 again. I don't know. Maybe 3. I'm not sure because I got a couple errands to run today, and plus I got to visit a little girl in her house today. So I don't know. I got to see. But I'm not going to be long wherever I go to. I don't be gone long at a person's house, but an hour. That's good, sister. Yeah, I'm trying to do that How to Cook like you told me to do. That's why I went on yesterday just for that hour or so, and I didn't check my watch time hours yet. I'll just wait to check them. But I'll try not to check them all the time because it get me discouraged sometimes looking at it. I'm like, wow. But then again, then I look at it and then they're higher. So I thank God for you guys and stuff that, being here for me. Like I said, once I get where I'm going to get to, I'm not going to forget nobody. Mostly people forget where they came from. They forget you. They forget you. They be like, I ain't got nothing to do with that person. They forget you all the time. Always remember a person when they help you get where you got to get to. People forget you. When they get up there, I don't care if I'm way up here. I'm never going to forget where I came from. You guys are always welcome to be around me. And I'm going to always come to each and every one of you pages. I don't do that. That's fake friendship right there. That's what you call that. I asked my friend I told you about, Trisha, told her to come drop in for a minute to see your amazing stuff. Oh, did you? You are so amazing, Cassandra. Thank you so much. Yeah. So don't ever forget where you came from when you get where you want to get to. Because if you forget where you came from when you get where you want to get to, that means you was never that person's friend from the beginning. If you're going to drop them like a hot potato when you get where you got to get to, you was never that person's friend from the beginning. Just like me, if I got to where I want to get to and I stopped talking to you guys, don't want to be around you guys, I wasn't never you guys friends from the get go. That means I was fake from the beginning. That's how I was. You're going to find out how I am. Once I get to where I'm going to get to, I'm going to still come around everybody. Yep, I'm going to be there. You're supposed to still support one another, even though you where you at. People forget about you like a hot potato. That's sad. You don't do that if you call yourself a real friend of somebody. Who does that? People here on earth you call your friend, so-called friend. Yeah. Okay. Her name is Helen. She is one of the. It made me believe in the Lord and be more positive, and she's been better now. Oh, I'm so glad. I'm so glad she have Cassandra. She came, I think she came here one time, Cassandra, and she said she would coming back, but I think this was a little bit too early for her. I'm not sure, but she said she would be back. I don't think I've seen her back, but one time I think I might have seen her. I'm not sure, but she had came to my live stream before. But yeah, so always remember the people that was good to you. Still be good to them. Don't stop being around people that was good to you. Don't say, oh well, you know where I got to. Where I don't need them no more. Ooh, I ain't going to that little person. Who does that? That's mean. You use that person then from the beginning. Yeah, you use people. I don't do that. Um, Her name is Helen. Okay. I mean, I made her believe in the Lord. She in UK, so it's afternoon when you come on. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I haven't seen her one time, and I haven't seen her anymore. She said I was awesome. She would come back, and all this, but I haven't seen her back yet. Look at my hair; it's curled up better. But let me see what you're saying, Frank. Yes, you people, they stop watching your videos and lives when they get big. Yeah, they stop watching your videos. They stop coming to your lives and all that. I try to help everybody out. I'm a still whatever God got for me. I don't care what it is, this or something else. I am gonna still come and support everybody that supported me. The people that supported me now. I'm not gonna support everybody that doesn't support me. Oh no 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 no. I'm gonna support everybody who have came through my live stream and supported me. I'm gonna go back to you guys and say, hey, how are you doing? I'm doing this right now. We're gonna do. I'm gonna support you guys. I'm not gonna forget where I came from. If I call you guys my friend, we supposed to support each other. Don't call me your friend and you can't support me. Who does that? People does that. Yeah. Hey, good morning, Phyllis. How are you, sweetheart? Thanks for being here this morning. How you doing this morning? I would be getting off shortly. Make sure you thumbs up the live for me, Phyllis. How you doing this morning, sweetie? Um, I would never change no matter what. I love everyone unless you're hateful to me. Absolutely. That's the only way, Cassandra, that I wouldn't come to your live stream anymore if you started hating, being hateful toward me. But other than that, I will always be to your live stream no matter what. How you doing this morning, Phyllis? Yeah, so that's what we got to learn, to just still be good to be people, even though they hurt our heart and do all that. Still just, and if you don't want to go to their live stream, even though they didn't support you, just don't go, but still love them from afar. But I'm just saying, if the people don't support me back, I'm not going to do it back to them. They get real big headed and be too into them. Right. And they feel that they don't need you anymore. But they forget the people that supported them while they were going through, right? They forget the people that supported them when they were little, when they had 200 subscribers or whatever. You know what? They forget it. I'm never, ever, and I'm going to tell you guys till this day, just you have a heart of go, oh, thank you, Melvin. You're going to realize when you guys come back to these videos and watch them over again, because, once I get where I want to get to, I'm going to always come back to the videos and watch them. And you're going to see who stuck with you and see who didn't. I'm sticking with everybody. I'm not the type of person going to leave a person when they come along. I showed you love on your channel, Phyllis. Oh, okay. So don't worry about people. Just be good. I'm alone. I'm above the ground, alive and well. I thumped up. Okay, thank you so much, Phyllis. Wow. But yeah, we still got to love one another and be good to one another no matter what's going on. Be genuine. And if you're a genuine friend, stay the genuine feel. Don't say you're my friend and as soon as my back turn, once you get where you want to get to, that means you had used me from the beginning, so you don't need me no more, so you're going to move on. I'm not going to do that. I'm not that type of person. I'm never going to be that type of person to none of you guys. Who showed me love, I'm going to show you love back. Who supported me, I'm going to support you back. Like I said, I still have to go back on. I do another video for my second supporters, but I'm not going to stop doing that. Most of the people stop doing that. I'm not going to stop doing that. I'm going to tell the world about my good supporters who love me genuinely. I'm going to do that. Yes, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do the second half. That was just the first half. But I'm going to wait a couple of days to put the other one out because I already got another video already I got to edit and put out. But then after I do that, then I'm going to put the second group of people up that supported me, that's here for me all the time. I got my people that's here for me. There's some people that come to my live stream that's not here all the time. I see them one time, and 2 weeks later, they're back in the live stream. They're not going to be someone I'm shouting out. No. I still love you, but I'm not going to shout you out. But don't be mad because I don't shout you out because I don't see you but once out of 2 weeks. How you going to come to my live stream one time and say, oh, you didn't shout me out? Where they do that at? Right here on this live stream? Absolutely not. I'm not going to shout you out. No. I'm going to shout the people that's there for me all the time. I'm not saying you got to be there for me every day. At least you be there sometime. Now, don't just show your face one time a week and I don't see you no more. Where they do that at? Don't do that. Don't be that type of friend to me. Because I'm not that type of friend to people. I'm shouts out for part-time lovers. You say, you're right. No. You know what? Stop. Hey, Melvin, how are you? Shout out for part-time lovers. You so girly. No shout out for part-time. Right. Yes, she has a huge heart of gold. Trisha is amazing. Oh, thank you, Cassandra. So are you. So are you. So I'm going to be there to the end. I'm not going to stop loving you guys. And don't ever think I'm going to stop loving you. She say once out of 2 weeks. Yeah. They come to my live stream one time. The girl asked me yesterday, I'm not going to mention her name. She said, why haven't you shouted me out? I was like, who are you? And you're not even in blue. She said, but I come to your live stream. I was like, I say, I know what to say. My side is buffering. I hate this. Is it buffering? I'm about to get off anyway, Cassandra. I just want to be on it for a few minutes. But yeah, she said, she said, why didn't I shout her out? She said she felt bad because I didn't shout her out. I was like, I shout to people that come out to my live stream. I said, it's no hard feelings because you didn't get shouted out. I said, I don't even know who you are. I mean, you come in here and just come. And I look back at her name and see, I only seen this girl probably twice in my live stream. I went back to my lives and look, I was like, this girl, I seen her name twice. Everyone here, I want you to hit me up because I'm supporting some folks, okay? Everyone here want you to hit me up because I'm supporting some folks, okay? You so silly. Oh my God, I went out and back in and still buffering. Really? I'm about to get off anyway. Cassandra, don't worry about it, sweetheart. But you know, guys, I had fun with you guys. I had a lot of fun with you guys. If you guys want to see me later, I will be on later. Not for long, because like I said, I don't do afternoon live stream, but I'm going to get on for a little while, maybe just for an hour later, maybe for 30 minutes, I don't know, but I'm going to get on later, and I want you guys to have an awesome afternoon. Always remember to smile. Also, not afternoon, morning time, always have an awesome morning. Be good. You're about 3 o'clock, Melvin. Be good to one another, and always stay humble no matter what life throws at you. Goodbye, and good love to everyone, and bye. Love you too.